I did not forget to start the recording. So, I believe last time we left off, Eris went and fought a bunch of dudes, and is now left with 6 hit points. And meanwhile, Willow and Dumar were working on their task, various, and I had pointed out that you're both trying to do something that sounds persuasive, but we're trying to sort of split the different types of roles to make sure that everything sort of gets covered. So, hang on. So it's fully up to you guys how you sort of want to try and split it. Maybe Willow could say like, oh no, me gathering food and sort of corralling people is more like a sort of, I don't know, perception check, making sure no one gets skipped out, or like a survival check, making sure I ration everything properly, right? So it's totally up to you guys to sort of figure out what you're trying to do. Marcus, did we make a deal about how you could potentially short rest? I forgot.
Well, I wouldn't say a deal, but yeah, we talked about I could either do something that takes the whole time or make better routes from my courier brain where I can take a short rest while doing that.
Aha. Yes, so what you were going to do is you were going to go to the post office, chill there, and type out some excellent routes.
Excellent.
Alright. So yeah, up to the three of you to sort of discuss what role you're trying to make, just to make sure that we don't, like, no one feels skipped out on whatever they wanted to roll, okay? So, discuss. You got this. I'm eating ice cream.
What was Zumar doing again? I forgot what you were doing.
Oh, I was evacuating people.
Evacuating. I think that would be more persuasive than me. I think my thing would be more survival, to be fair.
I was thinking about survival
make sure,
as well. Like preparing the ration, stuff like that.
I also would have said that mine would have been survival, but maybe simple perception to see
or a history.
Which ways could be better.
Maybe history, yeah.
Oh yeah, perception as well could work.
Perception.
I mean,
well, in the end,
you can look at a map and then look where you should go. So I think maybe like perception or investigation.
Yeah, if that is okay with the DM, I'll take any of those.
It's up to you. You tell me what you want to roll and justify it. So if you say I want to roll history and look at maps, that works. If you say I want to roll perception and sort of scout around the town for like optimal points where we could set up, like in Lord of the Rings, where they have like the whole setup with the things, you know, with like where they raise in the Battle of the Five Armies, where they sort of like raise up the thing and sort of like give the army commands that way. Like you could do perception and sort of be out there looking for good spots. Or you could do like history and look at the maps, or you could do maybe something charisma based, talking with various generals about what they already have set up.
Well, I would say, because you kind of gave me a little out with a short rest, I wouldn't take the lower roll one and do history, because I am supposed to stay inside of the place and sit down. So I will take the lower roll of history then, just as a balance on that one.
All right. So, what I am hearing is you're rolling a history check. Willow, you said that you are trying to ration some stuff. Can you go into more detail about that?
I kind of want to, like, make sure that everyone, like, trying to get, like, families or just one person, like, enough ration for a couple of days so they can maybe get somewhere else or, like, know what is good to take and, like, what's filling and with enough protein and, like, calories and shit, so they don't like pass out just from nothing inside of food item.
Where are you getting these food items?
I was thinking at like that guy, I don't remember his name.
With the soup.
The soup guy.
The soup guy. His name is Eric.
No, it's
Eric the soup guy.
Eric the soup guy. I'm writing it down.
Yes, so he has many soups. I think I actually have that open right here. Hang on, let me switch over to the webcam view and then double check. The provisioner, Thorn's Provisions is what it's called. Thorn, like a thorn that you have stuck in your foot.
Yeah.
His name is Eric's with an X at the end, so not Eric, but Eric's.
Cool.
He is generally found sitting calmly at a table and drinking tea. He is now an old man, but he was once a scavenger in his youth, before realizing there was more money to be made running a store.
A smart guy.
Yeah, so you have like a little chat with him as he sort of like gets you
Mhm.
the finest soups, and just sort of tries to help you out with that. And then Dumar.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dumaru would be busy with evacuating the city, especially the households that are the closest to Mormland. Uh, and I would roll persuasion on that because I get that it's gonna be hard to get some people out of their houses. No, you cannot take free bags with you. Just take one backpack, stuff for the week, and go away.
So where are you sending them?
Um, I would say the tunnels that were used while the city was under the robot attack, or was it just a basement? I believe there were some
Those
sort of
tunnels
tunnels.
from like when those that
Uh,
the half
the
giant and the half
the
orc
day,
type
yes,
those things. With the blade
Kelly
with the
was
sword
hiding there.
singer. The
Right.
blade singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you want them to hide
I
in the
am
tunnels and not evacuate out of town?
No, I would send them out. Uh, Actually, is there anything outside of the town?
No. So Vathiron is the next closest town over, which is like, what did I say? 8 hours by train, I believe
Yeah,
was we said last time.
something 6 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then
Here we.
instead of evacuating them right now, I would encourage them because I don't know when the attack is going to come. It might be an hour. We know it's going to be an hour, but it might be a couple of days. So I would encourage them to be prepared. Like pack your stuff, have it ready, and probably choose some people to be responsible for conducting the evacuation afterwards. So probably some scavengers that I know that can work under stressful conditions. So like, okay, you get this district and you make sure that those houses go through this road, etc., and just get as far from the city as possible until the attack is over. Probably set on some spot in a safe area outside of the town, maybe an hour to 3 hour of a walk, so it's not too far for them to go, but far enough to stay safe. And just we're gonna send somebody for you when it's safe and when it's over when you can come back in case of the attack, so that we don't have the civils roaming around during the attack.
Okay. All right. So, Eris, as you're sitting in the type master's office, you, of course, smell him before you hear him. The strong scent of perfume sort of wafts into. Don't act like you didn't know. The strong scent of perfume wafts into the type master's office. Um, and entering in. Oh, hello. Yes, I had been informed that you were here working hard, Eris. I must say I did not expect you to be sort of a desk type person. Now, tell me, what are you doing?
Uh, my lord, I'm currently seeing if there are better routes for many types of things so we can shorten the way we need to go for specific things.
Hmm. Yes, but I see you have chosen the Calibri font. Now, you must know, in order to be inclusive to all of the members of our army, I need it in Arial Black, size 11 on the dot, so that it is readable for everyone. I'm afraid if you want to be inclusive to all of the people in our army, what that you're part of as a Breelander yourself, to maybe do it in Arial Black instead. You have that one, don't you, Type Master? And the dwarf goes, I do have that one, Lord. Lord, help me. And she starts looking around for, like, something to switch out your typewriter with. Do you say anything as he points this out?
I will do my best, my lord.
Okay, so you're gonna redo it. This means your DC is a little bit higher than it was if you had sort of maybe come up with an argument. Alright, so roll your history check.
I will use my inspiration for this one
Mm.
because I'm very bad at history anyway.
Very nice.
17.
Excellent. Very nice. So, you do quite a good job. By the way, when Gertha goes to like look for the Arial Black font parts of the typewriter, he sort of like leans over and says, "By the way, I know sort of that you helped Bara out with a dangerous escapade, some traitors beneath our own banner. I must
Oh
say,
yeah,
Breland
I-
greatly thanks you for outing these traitors, and they will be dealt with in an appropriate manner after the battle that is at hand."
of course, my lord. We don't want to have any problems before the big fight.
Yes, nor after, nor during. At no
That's fine.
time do we expect any problems. And he sort of like looks over at his posse, and they're all sort of they're like, yeah, okay, sure. All right, so that is one success.
May I take my short rest then?
Yes.
Thank you. I will roll a bit. You can do your things.
Then we'll go over to Uni, who is with Eric's in the Proficitioner store, sort of sorting out all the soups and rationing everything.
Yeah.
You sort of hear very clumsily like a door open, and you look over, and it's like one of the aides holding the door open, and then sort of like he comes in, right?
Yeah.
Ah, Willow,
Hello.
what are you doing? Are you keeping everything for yourself?
No, I was making a plan so we can provision this well against the people who will probably be evacuated from, well, the town.
Oh, wow, wonderful idea. If you take everything to the Argonth, we can ensure that the army spreads it out to all the people.
Yeah, but they don't know these people that well, so I think not to be rude, but I think it's better if the people of the town are complying with the stuff that they have here, as you have enough stuff on the Argon for anything else, I'm assuming.
Well, we might also want to spread some of the rations present in town amongst the army men, as we are a bit overstaffed for all the stuff that we brought. Such good work of you to have pre-sorted everything out. And he sort of like snaps his fingers, and you see two of the aides sort of like step in, ready to maybe also grab some of the stuff that you have already been sorting.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is mostly sorted for the people of Salvation, not so much sorted for the army. So I think if that's also going to be applied to the stuff we have here, there's going to be different types of rations that are needed.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Oh god.
You do this. Nice.
Immediately one of the aides goes, "Yeah, and I'm lactose intolerant. All of these soups have milk in them." And then one of the other ones goes, "Yeah, and I can't eat gluten. This soup has gluten in it, and so does this one." Obviously, they're just trying to help you out, and they know that the Lord doesn't know fucking jack shit.
Yeah.
And the Lord just goes, very well, don't bother me with your pish-pash. Alright. Willow, keep all your milky soup. We don't want your milky soup. And he sort of like walks out declaring how gross the milky gluten soup is that no one would ever want, to make it seem like it was his idea, as he does. And thus, Dumar, as you are evacuating people, you hear this out in the distance. You hear, "The milky soup and the gluteny soup. We will have none of it. Where are you people going? You must be in your house. Come back here. Come back here. Don't leave. Where are you going? You'll be safe in your houses."
Wait, people from Sector B, please gather at the assigned spot. We are now practicing the evacuation route. Please follow the orders of the assigned scavenger.
Now, Dumar,
Sir?
what are you doing?
Yes, sir. It came to my attention during the previous battle that citizens were not only greatly endangered, but also were a bit of an inconvenience to the fighters. Therefore, we are trying to establish the evacuation system, for when the battle begins, they can quickly evacuate the city, leaving the battlefield clear of all the obstacles for us, for soldiers, as well as keeping the citizens safe.
Yeah,
I
but
have
why are they
assigned
out of the houses
20
right
persons.
now? They'll be safe in the houses, don't you think?
As of right now, there's no immediate danger for them not to be on the street. And if we practice now, then in terms of stress provided by the attackers, they're going to act by the algorithm instead of just trying. I mean, instead of running in panic, they're going to be taught the algorithm and the road that they need to know. So they're going to follow that. And the chances of getting out safely greatly increases. It's a well-known method in the army, I believe. So at least one for them.
Hmm. Well, make a persuasion check.
I-
You want to do anything to that 14?
I'm
Just giving you a choice here. I'm not gonna keep asking it every single time, but I see you guys do have some hero dice, so I just want to make sure.
I didn't know I got a hero die. Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, you guys got a hero dice for Eris defeating the dudes.
I forgot about that.
Alright, 18. Very
Reputation.
nice. Very well. Very well. Yes, it would seem that the evacuation that I ordered is going quite well, as he turns to his men, sort of like, as you can see, I have selected Dumar to train these people in evacuating, and I have chosen greatly and wisely. What a good man. He sort of like clasps you on the shoulder. With every clasp you can, like, there's just like perfume just poofing off of his hand and like his sleeve in your direction. There's like a handprint of like perfume on the shoulder of your nice armor now.
Oh,
Is he such a tool? I don't get it.
that's
Yes,
so disgusting.
If you excuse me, sir, I have to finish with Sector B because Sector 3 is waiting for their turn.
Yes, of course. Dumar, why don't you go to Sector 3? I believe that they are waiting for their turn.
I'm still not done with Sector B, thank you. Okay, people, let's get back to where we finished up.
Why are you using letters and numbers?
Oh no, I was using letters. The lower
Oh, I
bracket
heard
is the number.
3. I heard 3.
Oh,
But
sorry.
he said 3 for
Okay,
sure,
okay.
even though you said B, he definitely said
See,
3.
yeah. I thought that was on purpose because that fits perfectly.
Yeah, because he makes everything seem like his idea. That is his thing.
yeah,
Alright,
I
so
don't like this guy.
So Eris, have you taken your little short rest?
Yes.
Have you gotten back anything you needed to get back?
A lot of life.
Alright.
I used almost all my hit dice.
So, as the three of you sort of gather that night, having sort of completed your task of sorting out the rations, setting up evacuation routes, setting up sort of supply and command routes, and all in all, very tired from, again, having worked an entire day, you hear the sound of a strange horn that causes unease in the soldiers around you. It's plainly evident in their eyes. A distant shout is heard, and then the horn stops. Its final note echoes through the street of Salvation, and it is suddenly replaced by the hissing of thousands of arrows arcing over buildings toward you. "Shield!" you hear a distant sergeant call out as he hoists his own shield over his head. Hundreds of arrows rain down in the area, but thanks to the warning, you, along with most of the soldiers around you, can take cover in time. Few, however, are struck and fall to the street screaming in pain. The salvo stops, and straight after, coming from the Mornland, a horde of Warforged storms the outpost.
No.
So I'm going to put you guys on the map. We
Yeah,
have
and
the
the
Salvation map
table.
as we know it, but the buildings don't have interiors because there's a separate map for this. Uh, 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 uh. So let me put you guys on the map. Basically, during everything that is about to happen, you guys will have 3 of the 4 benefits. You have the benefit of trenches, you have the benefit of training, and you have the benefit of task, various. What the trenches will do is basically they delay the Warforged. So while normally they would sort of come quite rapidly after each other, there is a slight delay in between waves that are going to be happening. The training gives you on initiative 0, so I will add them into the initiative order right away, basically a volley of arrows from the allies, in the idea of like allies with spears, allies with clubs, everyone sort of running around. So on initiative 0, every single enemy is going to get 1 attack against them of your allies. So I'll add them right now. Training. Add it, initiative 0. And then we have benefit, various as a connection to task, various. And benefit, various happens on initiative count 20. So I've currently put you all the way in the north of the city, but that's not quite where we are. You guys would most likely, unless you want to specify otherwise, be in front of either the tavern, which is this building, or be in front of the hotel where you've been staying, which is even further down. So this is the tavern, and down here, this is the hotel. This building down here, also the sheriff's office right there. So where would you guys have been where would you guys have sort of discussed, oh, let's meet up there when we're done with our shifts, right? Where would you guys wanted to meet up?
I would say tavern.
Tavern, probably.
In front of the tavern, okay. Essentially, as soon as something is north off the map, they are out of sight. They are into the mist of the Mornland, and you cannot, like, if something retreats, you can catch them as long as they are still on the map. As soon as they sort of leave the map northward, they are in that mist where you cannot even see your own hands. So they are fully out. Also, assume it's a big fight. There's things happening everywhere around you. So don't assume that, oh, it's just the 3 of us against these, 5 Warforged. It's obviously hundreds of army people against hundreds of Warforged, but these are the ones in your immediate vicinity that are a threat toward you. So, first off, I have adjusted the encounter for the fact that you are currently a weak party.
Is Scary with us?
Yes.
Cool.
I was not about to adjust it to very weak, because that's lame.
That's okay. I got a short rest.
You could have gone to the church. They could have healed you.
For money.
Yeah, you have money.
Yeah, and it will stay with me. I had the chance to have a shorter rest. Why shouldn't I take it?
All right,
Then
so you may
I call myself
I mean, you
hoarder,
are on the
Jesus.
correct map. Yes. Can you all see
think so, yeah.
yourselves?
Yes.
Did I accidentally turn like darkness on, or can you guys just see sort of? Yeah, perfect.
I can see things.
Okay, great. So yeah, for reference, the Mornland is to the north, and I have already taken into account the trenches. So you don't have to be like, oh, there are actual trenches on this map here. That is the fact of them like getting delayed coming into combat on a next wave. So it's already taken care of, so you don't need to worry about there actually being like physical trenches here and you having to deal with difficult terrain or anything. Alright, so let's roll some initiative, people. Also, for those wondering, we're listening to Battle Against a True Hero, one of the best soundtracks from Undertale.
Sorry.
Even accidentally rolling twice, it's terrible.
It's fine.
Alright, I think I can also add a wave tracker. Or like a round checker, basically. A round tracker.
Cool.
So if I add this... I believe the round tracker will tick up as we get to it, I'm pretty sure. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So, has everyone rolled initiative? Is everyone in the initiative order? Does everyone see themselves in the initiative order?
I disappeared out of it for some reason.
Alright, so make sure you reroll. Change it to
Okay.
that 19.14.
Sure. Sorry. Don't know why I disappeared there.
Alright. So, we will begin with benefit, various. So allow me a brief moment as I open the benefit, various table and see what happens. On initiative 20, we roll benefit, various. Emboldening Warhorns. A Warhorn echoes throughout the area as the banners of Breland are hoisted high above the Argonth. All characters gain 10 temporary hit points and have advantage on their next attack.
Nice.
Also,
good.
why does Kaori not have hit points? What's going on?
It's also very fitting because the horn just
Right?
echoed
Yeah.
through.
Why can I not see Kaori's hit point bar? Can you guys see
I can. Yeah.
That's so
If
weird.
she's one step to the right, I can.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't see it. What's going? Why?
I also
Why?
cannot still see Eris's hit point bar, but it's fine.
Well, that's probably because of the setup that I should have adjusted. Yes. There you go. Well, that's fine if you guys can see it. I'll figure something out, I guess. All right. So keep track of your 10 temporary hit points. Don't forget to keep track of them, and remember you have advantage on the first attack roll that you make. Eris, like I said, you don't have to worry about the difficult terrain of the actual trenches being there. It's already being taken care of.
Okay, I will click my boots of speed together,
Mm-hmm.
so I can double my speed. And then, do we know they're coming from north. I actually can even see
Well,
them.
technically the map is turned 90 degrees. Technically this is the east, but yes.
Okay, but I can see them. So
Yeah.
Okay, so 70 feet. I run there. 2 of them. Be dumb of me to go in there just like that. And I will run behind this tree. Can I take, like, can I... No, I'll just go into a dodge action.
Okay.
Just to make sure that I'm not getting killed instantly.
Sure.
I need to be smarter.
Work smarter,
And that will
not
be my turn.
harder, as I always tell my students. Yes. All right. Then it is this man. I mean, these are the guys that are your immediate threat. So he is going to cock his crossbow and try and shoot you. It's a heavy crossbow, so I believe you're totally in range. I don't know technically. I don't know what the range is, but it's like. What
Do I have somewhat of cover because of the
95?
tree?
Yes, I'll give you +2 on that armor class.
Awesome.
And disadvantage, so it is a 10 to hit.
He shoots the tree.
All right. Then we have sweet old Kaori. Of course, I totally planned what she was going to do on her turn. She is going to... She already used 2 spell slots or something today? Definitely no, right?
You probably didn't.
Not that I
She
remember.
didn't do anything. So I'm like,
Yeah.
how is that? Something's wrong. She will cast a... No, I think actually she's just going to run up, see what's happening, because she's like also quite far down. She will bonus action dash, sort of hugging this building. And then... 30 feet. So as she was moving up, she would have cast Bless on Dumar, Eris, and herself.
Hmm.
So you are #blessed. You can add 1d4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws. All right.
Click.
Then we have this Warforged who has a longbow on their person. Is going to move a bit more and try and attack Kaori with it. Definitely hitting her. Doing a total of 14 damage. Which she takes 4 and the temporary hit points. And then she needs to make a Constitution saving throw for the Bless. Which is still up. Alright. Then it is this man. Jeez, you guys rolled like shit. I was hoping it was split a bit more. Alright.
I rolled a natural 1. What do you expect?
Sounds surprised.
He's going to move up 30 feet and will also try and shoot Kaori. Hitting her for 11. She's like, fuck, this was a mistake! She was maybe
He's not behind a tree.
She was maybe hoping they wouldn't roll this well. Alright, then it is this other man who started out in the front. He is going to move up 30 feet and will try to shoot Eris. Rolling a 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Alright, Dubar.
So his space 30 feet of movement up here, and he probably should go for the tree, but seeing that Kaori is taking hit, he's gonna move up here for the 30. And just shout to her, "Get out of here! What are you doing in this tree? Go into the bush!" And just thunder with the shield up.
Alright.
Although, yes, because that's it.
Willow.
I'm gonna first equip my shield. Because I don't have that equipped at all times. That's an action, and then I'm just gonna use my movement, making my way over
Making my
here,
way.
hugging the building.
Okay.
That's it.
Then we have this other one who is going to run up and try and shoot Dumar. Rolling a natural 20 for 1 damage.
Nice.
Oh, so lucky.
That hurts me so badly.
Alright,
Training.
then let's see if the training paid off. Basically, I should have set something up for this, but I did not, so I'm sorry.
okay.
Let's see.
Ooh.
There are 5 enemies. The first one gets hit for +2, 7 damage. Second one is a nat 1, the third one is a 6, and then the 17 gets hit for 8 damage. So the one that's actually out here in the front already looks quite damaged. These Warforged, they don't look like they're very sturdy. That ends round 1, so that brings us to round 2, but I should turn off auto-sorting, although I think I have forgotten how to do that. Remember, tools, on a thing, on a toolbar, disable dimensions, mouse click, transparency, custom. I forgot how to, oh here, select token, automatic sort initiative. So if I turn this off, apply and close, then it should keep that round on top. Oh no, now it says we're in round 3. No! I did my best. Okay, round 2. There we go. Alright. Benefit, comma, various. Let's see. Oh, what happened here? Benefit, comma, various. Arrow salvo, a friendly longbow salvo, lands in the area. Make an attack roll with a +5 to hit against each enemy in the immediate area, dealing a 2d8 +2 piercing damage on a hit. Very nice, very nice. I should definitely have set all of this up, but I was like, nah, maybe they won't succeed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. I think only the last one misses, all the others hit.
That
So,
was great.
We're rocking 9 damage on the first guy. We're rocking...
Isn't it 2d8?
Oh yeah, I accidentally clicked 1d8. 14 on this second one. Can you roll an extra d8 for me?
Sure.
We're rocking 5 damage on this one. And then we're rocking 13 on this one. It kills him. He's dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, those two in front were not very sturdy, and this one takes an additional 3. Thank you for rolling that. Alright, Eris!
Okay. I will put down my goggles and activate my arrogant rage.
Yeah.
Go to my bad boy phase. And we'll run up 40 feet to this person and stab him with my glaive. My halberd. I'll do it reckless. I don't even care. Skiboosh. 16.
A 16 on that guy in the front.
And,
Hits.
And I forgot the rage, so it's 11 damage, not 8.
Alright, he's dead. It doesn't matter.
That's great. Then I will 40, 50, and around here for 100 and attack the one person on the back
Okay.
for 29.
That definitely
10 damage.
hits for total
That
of
is
10. Very
quite a
nice.
lot. And then I use my bonus actions, so I am done. for this
Alright.
round.
Then it is this friend. He wants to get to you because he doesn't like that you're in melee. So he is going to move up 30 feet and shoot you with his crossbow because he only has a 30 feet movement speed.
What a mean machine that he doesn't come in 10 feet. Well, it's with advantage. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hit.
All right. Then the archer. Oh, I actually had the archer only make 1 attack on the last round, but technically gets 2 attacks.
Then
Is going to provoke an attack of opportunity, stepping away.
Oh yeah, I'll absolutely take that.
Mhm.
It's a 19.
Nice, you hit for 14 damage, and then is going to try and shoot you twice. They have advantage then?
Yes, they have.
Alright, definitely with some archer's eye on there, a 19 and a 21.
Both hit.
Alright, so 5 plus 4 plus 3.
So it's 10 for both normal hits, and then
No, no,
Awesome.
5 plus 4, that's 9.
I'm sorry. 1, and then 6 for the archer's eye.
Yeah, but it's
Which is
added to
3.
the damage roll, so it would be
So it's
3.
just 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry and thank you.
Alright.
Oh.
Then Kaori, it's so annoying that I cannot see her health bar because I like to see percentages and not just 36 out of 51, you know? I'm sure she's fine. I don't know how she's doing. Oops. Alright, but she still has advantage on her first attack roll from the previous benefit, Various.
Sure.
So she is going to try and just cast a guiding bolt at this guy. With advantage, so I'm just gonna roll again. There we go, that definitely
Woo!
hits.
That 30.
There we go for 13 damage.
Yes.
And this one is lightly glowing, meaning that the next attack roll automatically has advantage if you still have that or not. And then she's gonna take cover behind this tree. And then it is that
That's good.
guy that Kaori just attacked. Is he within 30 feet of Eris? Yes, he is. Great. He's gonna walk up.
Yeah.
And slap you. Whap whap. 17-21.
Both hit.
Alright. 5 and 4 stick 9 damage total.
mhm.
Dumar.
He's gonna just shout after Ares like, "Wait for me!" And then his cranky, heavy armor gonna run up there because I don't have much else to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 30, and I have to move him man. Another. Okay, up here. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, Willow.
I'm gonna. Oh shit. Make my 30 feet of movement and cast. Shit, what's the name? Witch Bolt on the guy that's in front of Eris.
Ooh, I like it. All right, let's see it.
Advantage, right?
Which roll?
Yes, because of Fiori's spell. Also, technically, it's the first attack roll that you're making, so it would have advantage either way. I believe it's an
save, so how
attack
does that-
roll, not a
I
save.
don't
No, it's
know.
make a ranged spell attack, so it's not a saving throw. It's a
Yeah.
ranged spell attack, so you have
Ranged
advantage.
It wasn't save instead of attack. That's my fault. Why? It's spell attack range.
You can also just click Eldritch Blast, technically, because it's the same attack roll anyway.
Okay. I think I had to put this all in my hand. Yeah, I think that's the problem
God
because I had to put it all in by hand.
Darn it, Uni!
Sorry.
Let me check your character sheet.
You have to click the attack as the output. No,
It is on attack, but there's no damage type. There's nothing.
Why?
Because I had to put it in my hand.
You can do it as well.
What is the damage on Witch Bolt? It's just a d12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
There you go.
There. Hey, great. I'm gonna fix this in the meantime.
So can you roll an attack roll, actually, though?
Oh yeah.
Like, I rolled
Yes.
this one, so I need you to roll one. There you go, with advantage. Roll the 20, do it.
Roll.
But I do want to point out,
No.
Witch Bolt has a range of 30, so like, how are you... Which thing on your
No.
character sheet am I missing?
Which build does it?
30.
Oh, I
And its
understood.
blast was the 120.
Ah, then I mean that because I read something with 120. I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
New
New
warlock
spells.
in town.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your Eldritch Blast rolls, though, because we're not continuing until you figure out your shit.
No. Ah,
No.
no. Come on. Yes. Great.
Also, I'm quickly just gonna turn something on. Just,
Oh.
yeah, don't mind me for a little bit, just to make everything go faster. Alright. You done?
I think I'm done.
Okay, good. Click it.
Hey. No.
There you go. So that's the first one that misses. Second one?
Is it still an advantage?
No.
Okay.
The first one consumes the advantage, and the second one is a straight roll.
Um,
So you go pew pew, Eris. You see two of these blasts coming toward you, and they just shoot wide.
no. Sorry.
Alright, then training. I have set up a thing on Kaori's character sheet. Look at that. They're not blessed. Fuck. Ugh, I forgot that. So it's a 9 and a 12 and a 16.
Only one beam because I'm not a level 5.
Huh?
It's only like it creates more beams at the higher level, so I'm only having.
No,
one
it's
beam
your
now.
max level.
It's your character level, not your warlock level.
Oh!
Yes, so you have two.
Level 19
Yes.
will bury one
Yeah,
warlock.
all of the
Don't
attacks
bite me.
miss from the training, sadly, and we go into round 3. Benefit, comma, various.
Okay.
Arcane Artillery, the Brillish War Mages fly overhead, lobbing spells at foes. They cast a Shatter, targeting as many foes and as few characters as possible before flying off. Well, I guess I'm
Ouch.
pretty sure it would be these two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see it. 2 con saves. That's a failure.
Nice.
And a failure. What does Shatter do? Is it 2d8, 3d8? I forget.
What
No,
was
no.
it? I think it was
So well prepared. Shattered, D&D, 5e. Just Google it real quick. Google is your friend. Just ask and you'll receive
3d8.
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 Yes.
Yes, 3d8.
So both of them will take 12 damage.
Awesome.
Nice.
Kind of.
All right.
I feel so useless so far. I've just been running after them this entire time.
Eris.
I will, just because I think it's cool, run through all of like this. Oh, sorry. Some of my Roll20 is kind of a bit laggy today. I will run like this and attack all of them sidewise when I run on the side of them.
Okay.
And because of my mobile feet, they don't get retaliation because I attack, run, but it will be just flavorish that I run through all of three of them.
Cool.
So, just what is going on with my Roll20 today? It's really laggy.
Maybe it's because this huge giant map.
That makes kind of sense.
I can make the map a little smaller. It'll just cut the Argonth off at the south side. Hang on.
It's no big deal for me. It's just I'm sorry for you because I.
Just for me.
Yeah, that
I'm
maybe
fine.
makes the map a little bit faster. It's just been cut off at the bottom a bit. Also, why is there dynamic lighting on this map? I mean, honestly, I'll just turn that off as well. There you go. Yes, continue. Your attack.
Oh yeah,
rolls.
now there was the dynamic lighting. Okay, I will do it reckless, and the third one will get the hilt of the halberd.
All right.
So the first one, it will be a natural 20.
Very nice for a total of 18.
I just want to make sure everything is right because of my brutal critical. It is. Okay. The second one will get another attack. For a 21.
Hits for 9.
And then the last one gets the hilt for a 22.
Very nice for 8.
And just run through them. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, and they don't get op attacks. All right.
Exactly.
Then it is this one who's going to run toward Dumar. Go flip flop.
Flip flop.
24 and then 18.
One hit, yeah.
All right. You take 1 point of slashing damage. Then the archer will pull out a short sword and try and attack you with that. Hitting on the second one for 5 damage, halved to 2.
Yeah.
Then Kaori is going to try and guiding bolt the archer, probably, because that one looks the most wounded. Hitting. Oh,
Good
wrong
shot.
button. Sorry, that was on me. There we go. Oh no, what's this? 8 damage. Gross. Alright. Doing 8 damage. You can hear her shout like, I could have done more damage with a fucking cantrip! Alright. Then it is this other man. He's also gonna go for Dumar. That is an 11 and a 14 to hit on Dumar.
Misses both.
Alright, that's your turn.
Tank.
Finally!
Get him! Get him!
I am gonna hit the... Which one looks more bloodied?
Out of these two, they look about equally bloodied. I would say the one that is to the left is just a little bit more, but like they're almost the same. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I'm gonna go for this one just because it approaches me first. So. I forgot I have advantage, sorry, because it's my first attack.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Good ass rolls.
Look at you
I don't
hitting.
know what's happening. I don't know. That's the damage. And then the other attack without the advantage this time, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
second attack would have no advantage.
I
19.
don't know what's happening. I hit stuff.
Stop questioning it.
19,
all
yeah,
goes
it
down
also
again.
hits. So you do 6 on the first one and or 8 on the first one and then 6 on the second one for a total of 14. Not 147. Thank you. All right, it looks pretty bloody now.
Can't relate.
Willow.
Just gonna sigh at the fact that it just went wide. Wide, and we're gonna try again. That's in range, I hope. Yes, great, perfect. Okay.
Welcome to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Hey. On the one that's on the left side of Dumar.
All right. Yes, the first one hits for 9. Second one.
No.
Ooh, yeah, no, that one sadly misses. All right, then let's see again if the training paid off. Training. There are 3 of them left. 2 of them hit. Again, this is just all the random plebs just running around in between your fights, sort of mixing it themselves into it. So, actually, you just see some like random little hobbit run past and just shout "kill steal," and then they kill this one.
Rude.
And then we start
like that
round
one.
4. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, I like that one.
And we go to another benefit, various. Arrow salvo,
Ooh.
a friendly longbow salvo, lands in the area. Make an attack roll on each enemy in the immediate area. Very nice. I also added this one to Kiri's character sheet. Benefit, various. The second one hits.
Is that already plus
11
5?
damage.
Okay,
Oh, I think it is adding Kaori's proficiency, but it would still be a 21, which would still hit.
Okay.
Is it also adding the proficiency to the damage? No. That's just the +2 that's supposed to be on there. No, thank you for pointing it out. It's adding her proficiency to the attack roll. There we go, +5.
I literally can't see.
All right, Eris.
I will attack the one in front of me. Very simple. I will do it reckless because I don't give a fuck anymore. As a 26.
Nice for 9 damage. This one is hanging on by a thread.
And I'll do it again.
Excellent, you kill them.
Good. I will jump over her and like actually like a flip above her, take her head and turn it around and land on the other side.
Yes.
And keep on running. And then just jump into the other guy with the blunt side of my weapon. Like, yeah, Carl!
Sort of like cool guys don't look at explosions. As you like twist her neck and land, you can like see everyone else sees like sparks and shit fly like out of her shoulder blades as her head becomes uncomfortably dislodged. But you don't notice this because cool guys don't look at explosions and you just keep running.
Exactly. And a 23.
Nice, that also hits. So you do 11 damage.
God, I love this halberd.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy that you have that. Kaori is going to not forget that she has this, and she's going to bonus action steady aim, and then she's. I don't think she's gonna keep using spells though. She's gonna just shoot her short bow.
Yeah.
A 14 still doesn't hit though even. Oh wait, she is #blessed. I don't know if it matters. I'm just gonna roll it.
Oh,
18.
It does.
18. It does matter. 18 is actually the AC of these guys.
Hey.
Nice. So that is, oh god, I have so many character sheets open. So that is this, and then snickety snick attack for a total of 14 damage. So at that point, Dumar, after that halfling ran past, you hear Kiori shout, "Kill steal!" And then she totally kills this guy.
Again, I like this one.
That's Kaori's turn. Dumar, you know that there is more coming. Would you like to position yourself in a different place? There are more guys gonna be coming from the north in a little bit, basically. Essentially, I'm going to be putting them kind of in that same area where the other guys were, right here. So you could say like, oh, we're gonna line up right here, but like they're gonna pop up somewhere sort of more here-ish because they're already on the battlefield, but they're just not in combat with you guys yet.
Probably just move to stand next to her. It's like, we got this. We're doing great.
All right, are you going to dodge or do anything else?
Can I hold the attack?
No, because they're not going to be in melee with you, basically.
Oh,
I'll tell you
then
that.
I'm gonna dodge, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dodge.
Right, Willow.
I'm gonna try to move up somewhere. Yeah, sure. I'll just prepare another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Warlock.
Hey.
At the end of round 4 is when the new guys show up. Basically, if you hadn't dug the trenches, they would have shown up in the previous round, which you guys would still have been fine, but it might have been just like just a little bit more of a challenge.
It's better like this.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this. This is great.
Alright, so rolling them into the initiative. Benefit, various. Healing potion delivery. A young private with a messenger bag slung over his shoulder hands you a potion of healing to one of the random characters who does not have a foe within 5 feet of them. Let's see who he hands it to. It's a D4, 1 Dumar, 2 Eris, 3 Willow, 4 Koyori. He hands one to Dumar.
Just pop it over to Eris.
Very nice.
Or-
Yes, definitely. You guys are next to each other, so definitely. Eris, like I said, basically there is fight going on all around you. It just is going to take a little bit for these Warforged to notice, like, oh, these are the guys that we have to pay attention to right now. So you're not seeing someone right now who is a threat to one of your allies.
Okay, and I got a healing potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just got one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just bonus action drink that.
Chug
shit.
that bitch. Yeah, it's
And then
2d4
I
plus
will-
4. 2d4 plus 2,
and then-
excuse me.
That's all good. And I will use my action for dodging.
Dodging. Excellent. Kaori will hold
Yeah,
a short
just-
bow attack. Dumar.
Again. I don't have much to do here.
Oh,
mm,
my rage turns off. That sucks.
yeah, I really don't have anything. I'm just gonna dodge again.
Alrighty, tidy. Oh, and this one. Then after your turn. Oh God, wait. What? Why? Hang on. Give me a second.
They are not in the initiative, right?
No, I just looked at the name on their character sheet, and that's definitely wrong. Like maybe they used the same character sheet as another NPC that you guys encountered in the
Sorry.
past.
Sorry, the Pikachu ears that are wobbling
Yeah.
around when you look around. It's just adorable.
Yeah, so basically, you guys remember Lieutenant Sundar, the Warforged that you killed in the thing? It's
Yeah.
apparently using the same stat block, but all the names are like Sundar this, Sundar that. I'm like, but this is not Sundar. What the hell? He's already dead. So if you see Sundar does this, it's because he uses the same stat block. I was just making sure that that's
Okay.
correct, and it actually is. He uses the same stat block. So spoilers. All right.
All right.
There he is. Beepity boop, boopity bip. It is his turn. So, he sort of takes note of you guys messing with some Warforged over here, so sort of runs over toward you guys and is definitely going to run into melee on that. So he will run up. I believe, Eris, you are holding an attack, so do you then still get an opportunity attack? Because it's a reaction to release a held... No, you were dodging, so yes, you definitely get an
I'm
attack.
So I would.
I'm still holding an attack. Waiting for
Bonk.
you to stop
Oh,
talking.
that's just a
Yes,
16.
and Kaori was also holding one.
Am I still hitting with a 16? I don't
No.
think so, right? Oh, no. I will use my hero dice because it's fun. Wait, is it even allowed? You already said I don't hit. That's kind of cheating,
Yep.
right? Can you put it back into my inventory, please?
Can you not do that yourself, where you sort of right-click it and then take card?
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
There you
Okay, then I'll just miss.
Alright.
I don't want to cheat.
And the Eldritch Blast does hit twice, so you get 14 damage off on that. Very nice. So he's going to run up and try to attack Dumar. So, first attack.
I hit.
Alright.
It's Sunder. No, I'm just kidding.
Like I said, it says that his character sheet is Lieutenant Sunder. Spoilers. And then second attack, third attack.
Ooh.
So you take
Um,
4 from the first one, 2 from the second one, and 3 from the third one.
And I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke in response.
I like it. Oh, actually, doesn't he have... Oh, even with disadvantage, he still is. Never mind. I was like, wait a minute. Weren't you dodging? All right.
Really.
So
Look at that one.
Loving that one.
save.
Oh, a barbarian in heavy armor would be annoying. Resistant
So
in my
3. So it takes half of 15, which is 7 fire damage. All right. Speaking of fire damage, a little bit
What?
further back in the field, there stands another Warforged who begins casting a spell.
I don't like that.
I mean, I'm waiting for someone to say, I cast Counterspell, but I don't think anyone has Counterspell.
I don't have
so...
Counterspell.
Yeah,
So
no,
I throw my glaive as a counter
he's
spell.
casting Fireball, so
Oh, of course.
Oh.
on Dumar and
course.
Eris, so I need the two of
Fire.
you to make dexterity
you.
saving throws.
Okay, I
I
can
have
see this.
aura.
I get
You can see it
advantage.
coming, so you definitely get advantage, yes.
Remember that I have Aura of Protection, so that's +2 as well.
Nice. So Eris, you take 14 damage from the Fireball.
Yes.
It's a dex?
Yes, it's a dexterity saving throw. Nice. So you take 7 damage, Dumar, because you're resistant to fire.
Ah.
Very nice. All right, Willow.
Cool.
That little.
Right. I'm
That
gonna
was a
deal with
strong
the
plan.
fuckhead who just cast. Where is this? This is 30 feet. That's fine. He's gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the fuckhead with the. Yeah.
The mage.
All right.
Yeah.
On the mage. Okay, get him.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Mage is
Yes.
going to use their reaction to cast shield, so neither of them hit.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Even for that 30 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Then let's see if the training paid off. 2 shots. The first one does hit the mage even through the shield, doing 3 damage. Not that it's holding concentration on anything. So 3. Oh, minus 3. There we go. And then we go into round 6. Benefit, various. Arrow
Another
salvo.
arrow.
So
Hey.
let's see.
Hey.
On the mage, miss. On the other guy, 19. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Benefit, various. 12 damage. Look at that. All right, Eris.
I will rage again because I lost it last turn.
Mhm.
And then I will pat Dumar on the shoulder and be like, you got this. I'll take this guy. And I'll just...
I was gonna ask if I can do the same thing, just like ask if you can get the mage, and I'm gonna stick to that one.
Well, you're better with that. And I'll just run, like, actually take a turn. Like,
Yeah.
Run at him and reckless attack him.
I assume you run wide enough to not get this guy's, not get an attack opportunity from him. Yeah.
That's why I ran like this.
Yep.
Okay. I'll attack recklessly. What, 20? I guess his shield will still block
Yes.
that,
With
right?
the 20, it would miss.
And I will... Again, I shouldn't ask before I use my dice.
So you
And
knew
I
a
will
20
again-
missed, though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Because Willow rolled a 20 and that missed.
Yeah, still. Okay, I miss him twice. I was like, he has an arcane shield. That sucks. And that's my turn.
All right. Kaori is gonna try and just shoot this guy in melee with Dumar. She's going to bonus action steady aim. 18. With the bless. Yeah, no, it hits. Boop. For 19 damage.
Nice.
Like, she's okay when she hits. She was
Yeah.
just not hitting because I forgot that she could give herself advantage. Alright, Dumar.
Yes, I am going to attack. By the way, how bloody does he look at this point?
Pretty. Like 25% left.
Okay,
Oh.
sure, then I'm just gonna save my spell slot and attack regularly. Oh, that's on brand, I believe. Unless 14 hits,
No.
we're back.
You had to say it.
No, Dumar.
Does 18 hit?
An 18 does.
Oh,
10
nice.
damage. Nice. Anything else?
No.
Very well. Then it is his turn. Ooh, yikes.
No, that's why I let you have. I have him.
Oh, none of that hit.
Yeah.
All right. Then he's going to bonus action disengage and go this way. Then it is
Oh.
the mage who is going to.
Oh no.
Let's see. Can
Yeah.
We... Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think Dumar is too far away. Ah, no, not my. Okay, I think Dumar is too far away, but I can definitely get Eris and Willow in one.
Yeah, I saw him move and I was like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, you guys are clearly within 60 feet of each other. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care what this cone tells me.
Just
Yeah,
hold
so
it.
he's casting Cone of Cold.
No, it's
course.
cold. I don't like cold.
Maybe if you were
I was
to
hoping that I
throw-
could also get Dumar in it,
Concentration?
but yeah, no, Dumar's definitely too far away. So that is a Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Nice, nice, nice,
Fair
nice.
enough.
So you both take 15 cold damage.
Still don't like it. But it's better than
Ah, shit.
that whole cold damage.
All right, Willow.
I'm gonna keep moving up. Yes, I'm gonna cast Hex. Is that an action? I think it's a bonus action. Too many things. I'm sorry. It's a bonus action. I'm gonna put Hexblade's Curse on the mage.
Okay.
Means that I crit on the 19 and I get extra damage, which is great. And that's my action. I'm gonna. Oh fuck! Damn it! Come on. I'm gonna do some more movement. Gonna. The next area is suppers. No wait, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go here. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's it.
All right, so you just run up to him. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Training. 1, 2. Oh, no advantage. So an 8 and an 18. The 18 hits on the second guy for 5 damage. That's just because Kaori had advantage on her thing. Let me double check. The next wave doesn't show up for a little bit longer, I believe, but I'm just double checking. Yeah. No, because of the trenches, the next wave is delayed and doesn't show up this round yet.
Good.
Alright, benefit, various. Let's see what we got.
Temporary.
Divine Blessing. A cleric on top of a splendid warhorse rides through the area. The cleric casts Bless on 3 random characters before riding off into the battle. The spell lasts for 1 minute, so this is great. So let's put it on you guys so that Kaori could use her concentration for something else.
Okay.
So the 3 of you will be
Yay.
continue to be blessed, and Kaori could use her concentration for something else.
Mhm.
Eris.
How injured does the mage look?
Not. Like, has only been hit
okay.
by 1 attack so far.
Then I will recklessly attack him.
Okay. That's definitely casting shield if you hit, by the way. Yeah. All 3 of them hit, but he did cast shield.
Wait, the last one is a mistake. It was not my hilt attack. I used.
Alright, but we're definitely keeping the nat 20 on that one, though.
Okay, then I roll another d4, 2 d4s.
If you say so.
Then it would
13.
be 13.
Alright. Nice.
It will be just like he actually starts to turn his halberd and just like a chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's cool.
Alright.
Then I will run to this person. Make sure it doesn't get away. And actually stand in front.
Okay, yeah, no, the mage not holding any weapons. Gets opportunity attacks? No, they don't.
Can't do it anyway.
Yep. Oh, right, because of the shield spell.
Mobile.
Kaori is going to
Because of
move
mobile.
up a bit because she is the healer after all. Seeing that Eris is down to half. But he is way too far away for her to do anything, basically. She'll try and just kill steal this guy, I guess.
Not
She
again.
is going to
Do it.
actually no. No, I changed my mind, but that's just because I know what's going on and you guys don't. She's going to use her action to make a perception check to see what's going on the battlefield. And then she shouts, Dumar, and points towards the south. Dumar, it's your turn.
To the south.
Hmm.
Wait, but like south on the map or south like down?
South on the map.
So it's on the right.
So like right.
Nate, on the map. Okay.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh
What?
shit.
What?
Oh, I've
That's
been
saying
moving them
something.
every round. Like they've been on the thing. Like I've been moving them basically the whole time.
What?
It's fine.
No, that's
No.
not fine.
She.
I'm not happy.
It looks like they are kidnapping her. It does not look like she is dead.
Oh god.
Who's being? I am blind.
Okay. I'm gonna shout.
It's not a
To
dwarf, by the way.
Erin.
It's a warforged. Just saying.
Hot rude.
Okay, and
Dumar, you
then-
do not get the feeling that Eris is going to get there on time because they are moving after everyone's turn. 2 squares.
Oh, and if they get out of the range.
Yes. I've been moving them, as you can see, like, I started them off behind this building, essentially, and I've been moving them by 2 squares after everyone's turns.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We're so blind.
No, it's fine.
No,
I
it's
understand, 100%. That's why I was like, oh, when you guys were already in sort of the downtime where there were no enemies, they were already on the map. So I was like, oh, they're definitely going to see them now. Or make a
No.
perception check to see what's going on. It's fine.
I made the map smaller because I was scared it would lag again. God damn it.
Dumar, what would you like to do?
Yes, I can do this. Okay. So I'm gonna move my base 30 feet and cast Hold Person on the dwarf.
Oh yeah, please.
Alright, so it's not a dwarf, it is a warforged, it just uses the same stat block
Sorry,
as this
okay.
dwarf. So what is the range on Hold Person?
60 feet.
Yes, you are 100 feet away.
Wait, what? What did I do wrong? I was calculating. Fuck, I don't have enough of the action. What can I do? Damn it. Oh, that is. Wait. I'm still. Oh, I'm 100. Oh, it's far. Still too far. Even if I. Fuck it.
What did you just do?
Teleported, I guess.
Something went wrong. What did you just do?
It's a
You moved yourself to
teleported, bestie.
Sorry. I was like, if it's up. Sorry, my bad. I don't know how I did that. Oh no, okay, the thing is, I do have the sleep spell, but it's 90 feet. So I don't have enough to use my action to dash and cast the spell. Because the spell is the action. And I don't have enough movement to get there. And I basically have to... What is the range for the net?
For the net, it's a melee ranged type of thing, so you have to be right next to them.
It's 5:15.
What do I
Terrible,
have
sadly.
with
It's always with
yeah.
disadvantage and you have to be within 15 feet of them, yeah.
It's so dumb. I like it so much, but it's such a. I'm not happy.
Unless you have crossbow expert.
That's the only right way, right?
Yeah.
So dumb.
I really had nothing else to do here. I have no clue what I can do. I can only move another 30 feet and gain nothing, but I cannot cast any spell. Damn it. I'm just gonna shout Ares, Ares, and run that way because there is nothing else for me to do. I know it makes no sense battle-wise, but Dumar would rush after her.
Absolutely okay.
Okay. And then after your turn, boop boop.
Oh, 2 spaces per. Okay.
Then the dude goes Perfect. He's going to bonus action dash away.
And I'll attack him
Yep.
anyway.
Get him.
That didn't work. It's a 21.
That hits. He is going to use Uncanny Dodge to take 6 damage.
Hmm.
And then he's going to attack Willow.
I
Oh.
need Sentinel or something.
Hit and hit. Nope.
Alright, so the first one, not the +4, because that's for the crit.
No.
And sneak attack. So you take 29 damage.
Ooh,
Oh damn, that's a lot.
that's fine.
Then the mage goes...
Um,
the mage disappears.
Disappear.
Bye.
Willow.
Okay.
Did he cast a spell though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have nothing that senses that they're like somewhere, so it doesn't matter anyway. I'll just yeah. I already know I'm not going to be able to make it there on time anyway, so I'm just gonna attack the the guy.
Ah, one more turn.
No.
Uh,
17, that hits.
17 hits. You kill him.
Oh. Hey! So,
Can I somehow persuade you to give me one more turn to go after them? Anything. I'll offer a freaking level of my barbarian if I can do that.
how far? That's too far away, definitely.
Willow, do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I was thinking how far that would be, but that's too far for healing word. There's no way I'm gonna get that. I think that's it.
Alright. There are no enemies in sight. That begins round 8. Benefit, various, and you see them run into the mist.
Oh.
Steel Defender, a Bloodsmetter Steel Defender, created by Slain British Artificer, runs into the area and attacks a random Warforged. Although the only one that's here is currently not visible, so even a Steel Defender would not know where he is. Eris. The fight is not yet over. You see all around you are still Warforged fighting, and you think the next thing that your party is going to be facing might be coming up pretty soon.
Really not happy about that. Well, I will run to the place where I saw the mage last and will randomly attack and see if I can hit something.
Sure.
Do I even make an attack roll?
Yes,
Is he in the ring?
disadvantage.
Okay. I'll do it reckless, so it's a normal roll for me.
Alright.
Because this is obviously very reckless, just attacking around me. It's a 23. It's a 19. And it's a 20.
Yeah, you're swinging around. Maybe you're sort of like chopping off little lackey warforged that are running around, but you're not catching this mage that is still somewhere around here.
Alright. Then that's my whole turn, and I'll lose my rage because I didn't actually attack anything. That sucks. Double. Fuck.
Is that your last rage?
I have one more rage.
Okay. Then it is Kaori. She's going to well, I mean, you keep putting yourself so far away from her. Like she would help you guys, but you're just so far away. She is going to, I guess, just bonus action dash this way and then hold a short bow attack. Tomorrow.
Can I get into Mournland?
Like, you can run that way, but it's certain death. Like, there are hordes of Warforged coming from there. You have no idea, like, which direction they went. They just disappeared into the mist and are out of sight. That's why I specified it at the start of the fight. As soon as they're off the
Okay.
map, they're out of sight.
So I'm gonna dash up here and shout, "Hey, they got Sky and they're out in the moorland now."
All right. Willow.
I'm gonna go back a little to just be sure there's nothing just appearing right next to me. And cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah. You still have the hex thing on the dude.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just making sure that that's still on there because he didn't die.
Yeah, and that still didn't die, so it's just still there.
Okay. Training doesn't really matter right now. That brings us to the end of round 8. I'm just gonna put them on the map right now. Through the din of battle, an immense warforged bowls through small squads of soldiers, sending them flying in all directions. The warforged head is fashioned to resemble a skull, and he wields 2 shields, each emblazoned with the faded heraldry of Karnath, a red wolf's head. So this would have been a warforged that was in the service of Karnath before joining the Lord of Blades, just to make sure that you guys don't think that this is Karnath attacking you guys.
Why can I not?
And yeah, like I imagine you guys just now left this area kind of open for a little bit, so I imagine sort of like a whole horde of Warforged sort of took that space and moved in, and that he was kind of in the middle of that horde, so that's why he is suddenly in the middle of the map. Okay.
Can I not cast a spell?
Do you need any help, Uni?
I keep clicking it, but it's not working.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast Cure Wounds, but it's not going to like the little level. This should be fine.
Can you try it now?
Yes. Let me see. I don't understand what's happening.
There you go.
Wow.
That went amazing.
Look at that.
Carrie still has a
Hell
arrow
action.
knot.
Yes. So she would not get sneak attack though, because none of her allies are anywhere in range. So it is just a 19, which misses him.
Oh god.
He's dual wielding shields, like I said.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Benefit, various.
There's something
Healing
good.
potion delivery. Let's see who gets it. 1 is Eris, 2 is Dumar, 3 is Willow, and 4 is Kiori. 3, Willow, you are handed a healing potion by a young guy who was handed some delivery route by 1 Eris.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Alright, you pocket it. Eris!
I run to Kiori. Like, hey, sorry, can you give me a little pick me up? I'm kind of hurt.
Yeah, if you don't run away every single time.
Sorry, it's kind of chaotic right now. And I will go into the dodge action just for this.
This guy. No, the question is, who made more of an impression on him that he would go for them, right? He's either gonna go for Eris or Dumar or maybe Kiori because she shot him first out of like every one of you guys. Actually, what I think he's gonna do. Yes. Eris, he runs toward you with these two shields out and just fucking bashes them into you. And it says he essentially moves through the space of anyone that is smaller than large. So essentially ending his turn in here and sort of like this, I guess. Because it's kind of weird that he ends his turn inside your space. I need first to make an attack roll. Give me a moment. 21 to hit.
Still hits.
So you take
19 damage.
19. Are you not raging, right?
No.
Yes, you take 19 damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
First of all, 19 damage and strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this works out in my favor because it does say that if you fail, you get shoved. So that makes sense now that he sort of does this. But also, if you fail by 5 or more, you fall prone.
Okay, I'm prone.
And you take an additional 12 points of damage. And now this enables him to also bash into Kaori because you get shoved out of the way.
Mm.
Which also hits for not a crit, so 16. And she needs to also make a strength saving throw. She is not blessed anymore. Well, I mean, I guess she didn't drop concentration on that yet. Well, what do I roll first? The strength save or the con save for the damage?
Constitution.
So she takes damage, but she also needs to make a strength save to not be shoved, which is still part of the attack. I feel like you roll the con save after the attack is resolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right?
think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she first rolls the strength save, which doesn't matter, so she fails by more than 5, and then she rolls the con save, which she succeeds, so she is still #blessed. But that also means she takes an additional 13 damage, and she is also prone. That ends his turn. Then Kaori is going to use her Channel Divinity Preserve Life to heal everyone by 5, what is it, 5 times her cleric level, which would be 30. So how much do you need to, it's not going to go up to over your half. I would say you take 20, she takes 10 healing. So Aries gets healed for 20, she heals for 10. And she stands up, obviously.
That's why I never go anywhere except alone, because obviously I almost killed Kiori right now.
And
That's
then
good there.
she used her bonus action to pull out her healer's kit and try and heal you some more, Aris. So you heal another 19.
Jesus, that healer's kit. Thanks, Kiori.
Just remember she has used it on you because she can only do it
Yeah.
once per person. Alright, Dumar.
Yes. I'm gonna move, obviously avoiding this one, so like in that manner up here.
Uh-huh.
Shout at the warforged that left me like, oh, leaving your dogs behind, great, and attack the dog. More like, but I'm calling him specifically a dog. Actually, am I? Okay, no, not yet.
As you look at this dog, it looks horribly offended, like it totally understood what you said and you just insulted it.
Good. I was
Yes.
aiming to insult the warforged, but I'll take what I can get. Actually, no, I am gonna cast this one first.
Ooh, okay.
Wait. I always forget the psychic work on Warforged. It does, right?
I don't know. You don't. Dumar would
Is
know.
it?
Yes, psychic does work on
Okay.
poison is usually what they are resistant to.
Yeah.
Is that Warforged just medium, by the way?
Yes, he is medium. It's kind of weird, I know. But he can...
Weird.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's definitely large, but no, he's medium.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
Yeah. Nice.
You had to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Look at our paladin go. Look at him go.
Every time I cast this smite, I miss.
Anyway,
Look at
then the
him go.
dogs go.
Offended dogs.
They're so offended. They're both coming for you. So the first one rolls a nat 1 and the other one rolls a 10.
Hey, that somehow looks familiar.
That.
Playing like a tug war with his sword at this point, so neither of them hit.
Need some help?
Then I need... Let's see, just making sure Willow's not in it. No, it's definitely too small. I need Aris and Kaori to make dexterity saving throws as the mage reappears as he's casting Fireball from...
I guess I will not see that because he comes from invisibility, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It would be a fail, but I will use one of my charges of my amazing ring to save it.
Oh, actually, he's still invisible because he cast greater invisibility.
Oh god, that's I'm still using my ring though.
Alright, so Fireball.
Greater invisibility. Oh my god.
Okay.
I was like, oh, he becomes visible because he casts a spell. It's like, no, it's greater invisibility. I was like, oh fuck. All right, dexterity save for
Well.
Kiori. She succeeds, so she takes 15. Oh, it's a good thing she healed herself for 10. Jeez Louise, she takes 15. She has 2 hit points left.
Very kind of fuck.
And Eris, you take 31, my friend.
No, 15.
Oh yes, because you use your ring. Nice,
Mhm.
nice, 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 nice.
Best
All
ring in
right,
the game.
Willow.
I kinda like, what do you want me to do?
That's the big guy. Or
Like it,
shoot a
okay.
stone at him. I don't know. Just get the big one.
I
I'll
have
get
a
the dog.
shield, I cannot shoot.
Kiari could use some help. Help!
Look at me getting in range. Fuck yeah. Okay, so first of all, we're going to cast Healing Word on Kiori.
Mm.
Because she needs some. Why is this. Everything
How did you
is
broke your
broken.
shield? How did
It's
you break
broken. I don't
wasn't.
know. Now it is.
So congrats, you broke it.
Thank you. There we go. I don't
Why
know
is
what
your
happened.
whole character sheet just busted? What are you trying to
I
do?
don't know.
Healing
What
word?
did you do?
That's
I
the
did it,
curse
look.
of
Oh,
a
okay.
I
woman.
did it.
So you heal her for 8.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab the big warforged.
Get him.
Look at
18.
that.
Nope.
Damn it.
18 does not hit. He raises one of his arms and blocks it with his
Mhm.
shield.
That's
Then-
my turn.
The training, we have 3 enemies that are visible right now. So for the dog, and then for the dude. I believe the 18 hits on the second dog, so that would be 4 damage.
Nice.
Alright, that brings us to the beginning of round 10. Benefit, Fairy. So this is the... I guess... Oh wait, I didn't roll the con save for Kiori when she took the fireball. Just because it would be the last round for her bless. Benefit, Various. It's a good thing that I added this to the initiative because I would have forgotten. Emboldening Warhorns! Everyone gets 10
Yay.
temporary hit points and has advantage on their next attack.
That is really amazing right now.
Hey.
Those 10 hit points
Nice.
can save.
Oh yeah, the benefit, Various is probably the best. The only thing...
Mhm.
Technically, that would have changed. You guys failed traps, and that would have given you advantage on all attack rolls in the first wave and the second wave, so not in this one. But I guess you guys came out of those 2 waves pretty good anyway. It's just this wave that's fucking you guys up with the invisible mage. All right, Eris.
Stupid mage.
Well, use my bonus action to use my last rage here. And I will scoot this way to the here, and attack the Warforged.
Yes.
The first one is with advantage.
28
28.
hits. Big hit.
And
For 17.
I will not use reckless, so the second one will be normal. Why 26 still?
For 10. Very nice.
And I use my bonus action to go into rage. That's my turn.
All right. Then it is his turn. I think he's just gonna make one attack against each of the people that is in melee with him. So one for
So he-
Kiori.
So he turns.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
No, so he goes in a.
Yeah,
And-
basically
and-
he has these
and-
2 shields and just tries
Yeah.
to like swap around and bash them against everyone. So one for Kiori, one for Eris, and then one for Willow.
Why?
I don't know why. So you take 22 damage, Willow.
Is it more than half my HP?
Also, I technically did not adjust his HP for the fact that you guys are weak because you were doing so well in the first 2 rounds, but I'm gonna adjust it now. Just so you guys know, if you're
Okay.
watching this back later and you're wondering what the fuck I'm doing, I made a mistake. I should have adjusted. I was like, hey, you guys are doing great, it's fine. No, you're not doing fine. It's not fine. So I'm just gonna change his hit
Right.
points.
One roll can ruin
Oh.
everything.
I mean, yes, exactly. So
It's
I'm
fine.
just making sure that you guys don't accidentally die. And then he's gonna use second wind and give himself some hit points back.
Of course.
He can only do that once though, so he gets 20 hit points back. All right, Kiori. She's crying.
Yeah.
She's going to use a She's going to use the healer's kit on herself
Yeah,
for
Smart.
15.
then nothing.
And then she is going to cast. She's going to use her action to do the healer's kit on herself because she's going to cast a mass healing word on everyone that is around her right now. I believe she gets an extra thing, right? Because she is 6 levels. I didn't add it to her character sheet, but I believe do the clerics get it at 6th level where they heal themselves extra when they cast healing spells?
I don't
Look it up.
know.
I forget.
I'll look it
Can
up.
you look
real
it up
quick.
quickly for the life cleric? Thank you. So
Just,
everyone gets 3rd level. Yeah, everyone gets 9 additional healing in that little area around her.
Yeah,
It's
you get hit points equal to 2 plus spell level.
So she gets an extra 5, so she gets 14.
Yeah.
Everyone else gets 9. Very nice. That puts her way back up. Alright, also, I'm just checking the range on the spell quickly. 60 feet, so I think Dumar's in it as well. But you're pretty good still. You heal 9, Dumar. Have fun with that.
Sure.
She was gonna disengage though, and now she used her action and her bonus action, so I guess she's staying there. Dumar.
Yeah, I am gonna attack the dogs. Just like look over the shoulder, like, do you need help there? And like the first one, or at least try to. Do I?
Yes.
And plus d6 for the smite.
Yeah.
So that's 12. Oh, by the way, I'm attacking this one still.
I was doing it from the other one just because the other one has already been damaged by the
Oh.
training from before. So I was doing like, the most damaged one.
We can go that way.
If the target is a creature, it must be a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. Yeah, it is not immune to being frightened, so I guess a wisdom saving throw. It is
It's
frightened.
I'm gonna try to finish him off.
Yeah, that hits for 7. Not quite finishing him off yet, but definitely below that halfway point.
That's around.
Alright, then it is their turn. One of them is going to try and attack you with a 22 to hit,
Hit.
doing 6 force damage, and the other one is going to repair himself for 14 hit points.
That's rude.
Then, using his last 3rd level spell slot, this seems like another juicy fireball. He's gonna just throw it right on there.
Yeah.
So first for my bad guy. Ooh, he fails. So he's gonna use Indomitable! It still fails.
I will. I know. I can use my ring if I fail. Does a 17 fail?
No, that succeeds.
Good.
I believe his DC is pretty low. Hang on, let me ping it. That's his last 3rd level slot, though. Bam! Oh, what I should have done, I should have counterspelled the mass healing word. Damn it! Anyway. Anyway, no, his DC is 14. So Kiri takes 12. The guy takes 24.
Good.
And I assume you guys know what you're subtracting from your own character sheets.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
Willow.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if Hexblade Curse is concentration or not. Because if it's not, then can I also cast Hex?
It is not concentration, so yes, you can also cast Hex.
Cool. And I will cast Hex on the guy
Okay.
in the middle.
Yeah.
And what stat are you choosing? Where is disadvantage? You can when you hack somebody, you can choose an ability that he has disadvantage on.
Let's go with dexterity.
Alright.
As we are doing them a lot
I
lately.
think it's just ability checks though.
I don't. Dexterity is an ability. That
Alright,
does
19 misses. He blocks it
Yeah.
with one of his giant shields.
I fucking hate you.
Alright, then the training. First for the 2 dogs. Missing both, and then for the dude, missing. It brings us
We're
to
doing
round
great.
11, which ends the bless on Kaori. And we start with benefits, various. Arrow salvo! So let's see, first the 2 dogs.
It's temporary.
Hitting on the second one. Doing... Oh, no healing on that, obviously. 6 damage.
Nice.
Like I said, I have a lot of character sheets open. And then
all
the
good.
dude, 20
okay.
misses him.
Ow.
Eris.
I will attack recklessly
Mhm,
and angrily.
mhm.
It will be 28 for the
Hits.
first one.
So
The
16.
second one will be garbage 19.
19 misses.
And then the hilt. Oh god, it's getting worse. And then I will
You be like that.
run away from him.
Alright.
Bye.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna try. Oh no, he can because
He
you have
can't.
mobile. Nice.
Yes.
Alright. Anything else?
No, this will be it.
Okay.
I think Judy's one here.
He is going to move through Willow's space and then through Dumar's space, basically trying to shove both
Whoa.
of you. So first he's gonna attack Willow.
Great.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take 19. Oh wait, actually, what is his point? Yeah, he's still at more than half. 19 damage.
Oh,
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Wait, could I at this
Ow.
point use my channel divinity?
I don't know. What is the range on your channel divinity? Could you cast channel
Yes.
divinity with violence an attacker within 30 feet of you? Yes, he is within 30 feet of you. Deals damage to a creature other than you. You can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiance damage equal to the damage just dealt. Sure, so he needs to make
Ooh.
a wisdom saving throw or he takes 19 damage. What is your DC?
Oh, I have scrolled. No, it's 14. Yeah,
Alright,
perfect.
so he takes 9 damage still. Willow, did you make that strength save? Yeah, there you go. So you
Yes.
don't take additional damage, you're not shoved prone. But he
Oh,
does also run up
that's
to Dumar as he sort
nice.
of runs through your space. So Kaori
Ow.
is not holding a melee weapon, so she cannot take an attack of opportunity. But Willow, you are holding a melee weapon, so you can make an attack of opportunity as he
am.
runs away.
Mm.
That is a 24. That misses.
24
Are you
still misses.
serious?
Uh,
Ow.
And then on
Are you
Dumar,
expecting me to hit him at all?
Ow.
Because I'm not gonna do that.
does a 19 hit Dumar?
Yeah, it's my other class. So.
Alright, so you take 9 damage because he is now below half because of the radiant damage.
it's actually very cool.
Which is
What
pretty
is
clutch.
damage?
Yes, I do also need you to make a strength saving throw.
What kind of damage is that?
It
Good.
is... Oh, it is... it's just damage. It is, I believe, non-magical bludgeoning damage, but I will double check.
just
Thank you
wonder
for
if it's
pointing it
It's
out.
damage.
Yeah, hang on. It's just damage. What does it say here? Bludgeoning damage. It's a shield bash, but it's a magical
Wow.
shield, so...
Hmm.
How are we gonna rule
Is it-
this? I don't know. It's
Like,
a magical shield, so I would
magical.
say that it is magical damage, in
Okay.
my humble opinion.
Then I take the 17. Okay.
Is it? Is it?
No,
an armor
it's
class
just
of
9
25?
because he is below half hit points.
Oh, sorry. Oh, cool.
Just 9. But I do need you to make that strength.
Oh.
Oh, you did make the strength save. Excellent. So you're not shoved prone. He ends his turn there. All right. No, actually. No, yes, he ends his turn there. And then it's Kaori. She goes, fuck. She moves up
Oh.
towards Willow and pulls out her little healer's kit. Pulls
Thank
out some
you.
bandages, so you get healed for 14. And then she is also going to cast a second level Cure Wounds with her action. Second level, boop. So you heal an additional... Oh, it's a higher level cast, but it was a 1. That makes me really sad. For an additional 13. So you heal a total of 27.
So, oh fuck, I was on 5.
And then she heals 4. It was 2 plus the level of the spell is what you said, right? So she heals 4.
Yeah,
She gets
2
it.
plus spell level.
27. 27, you said?
Yes, you heal 27. And then she sees what he's doing, which is these sort of 30 feet dashes. So she's gonna get the fuck out of there. All right, Dumar.
I'm just debating whether casting darkness makes sense. If I cast darkness, like in here, so can I hit that dude without the disadvantage?
You have disadvantage?
Would I have disadvantage?
No, he just has a stupid high armor class. Ares has been rolling like 28, so that has been hitting him, but a 24 misses.
Is it
No,
25?
I mean,
Of
no, I meant if I cast
course it is.
darkness, would I have disadvantage on attacking him?
Yes, because you cannot. Well, technically it would be a straight roll because you can see where you're going, but he also cannot see it coming, so it wouldn't change anything from people that are in like at all. Basically, everyone would just keep making straight rolls because you can see it coming, but also you can see where you're going, so it would just be straight rolls.
Why can I not put it to sleep? Okay. I guess that is for my options. Yes, I'm just gonna attack then. And hope for the best.
Him or the dogs?
Oh no, I'm absolutely moving to him.
Okay.
I mean, I could do dogs, but they aren't really touching me, so...
The
I'll take
mantra.
this
You
one.
got to crit and
Do it.
blast his
might-
ass.
Kill him. Say the mantra. Oh.
Woo!
26.
Smite.
That hits.
I'm gonna smite on that on the third level.
Sure.
First level.
I am doing that. It was 2d8 per level, right? I always forget that. I smite so real.
God.
Yeah.
2d8 per level.
Fuck you.
So
Goodbye,
yes,
Mike.
it's gonna be plus 3, it's
Shit.
5d8. So that's the first part of the damage.
Do it.
It's just 5d8.
Well, I mean, just do the longsword attack. I don't. Why is it 5d8? Can you explain this to me?
Because I smited on the third level.
Oh, third level. Okay.
Yes,
Third level smite.
So it's
So it's-
2d8
oh!
plus 1d8 plus 1d8, right? So it would be
I'm bad at math.
4d8?
I added 3. Yes, so that minus the last one, I guess?
Yes. So
Oh, John.
22 damage still, so you do 28 damage total. Very nice.
Good.
He looks pretty
And then-
bloodied for a guy with two big ass shields.
And then the second attack.
Get him. Yes.
I'm
29.
doing,
Yeah!
I'm doing the same thing. I'm smiting.
Yeah!
You're smiting again?
Yeah!
Do it.
Yes. I
Get
am.
him.
48. 48.
Hey.
So you do 22 damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh! Baby!
Yes!
I'm still in disbelief I hit twice that.
We all are. We all are.
We all are.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 2 very small and quick strikes and just cut the shields off.
Nice. They fall to the ground.
Bonus question. Can I pick up the shield?
Oh yeah. You can definitely pick one up, but it's an action to equip it.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that for later. I have dogs to take care of.
Okay.
But that's for my action anyway, but I want one of those shields.
Okay. It has
I
the
absolutely
heraldry
do.
of Karnath on it, just for reference.
I'm gonna
Get
paint
it.
over it.
Okay. Is that your turn, Dumar?
Yeah, I used my attack.
Alright, he is super dead.
Or like the Ghostbusters thing. Red cross, like one door through.
Then Steel Defender. I was just wondering about your Channel Divinity, or about your Wrathful Smite. Does he get to repeat the saving throw at the end of his turn? The dog that was frightened of you before? As an action he can do it, okay.
Yes.
Actually, that's
So one is going to bippity boop, try and attack you.
Misses.
Does it hit? No, right?
No.
Then the other one
Absolutely.
is going to move. Well, I was gonna say he's gonna move away, but Ares is right here, so like he's just gonna fucking run up and get him anyway. I guess he's trying to make that wisdom save. 5. He's still frightened. Then who is in fireball formation? Let me check.
not this time.
Well, Dumar and
I
Willow
hope.
are pretty close together. Let's see.
I fucking hate this mage.
I love that I remember that he has 1 hit point, by the way, just so you're aware.
No!
He's
Oh,
at
you-
1 hit point because Uni hit him for 13 and he had 14 hit points.
What?
I was so happy that he lived because I was like, now I get to turn him invisible and fuck with you guys. So he's gonna cast
Fair.
Fireball at 4th level right there because he still has 4th
Course.
level slots. He's just out of 3rd level slots.
You bitch.
Actually, he also has Ice Storm. Let me read what that does. It's a 20-foot high, 40-foot cylinder, but it does less damage. No, that doesn't seem like it. Fireball. There is only one choice,
Fireball.
and the choice is Fireball, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like some dex saves from the two of you.
even worse damage. And the good thing is, Dumar is resistant to fire.
Look at that. I'm not.
So you succeed on the save, so you take 14 fire damage, Willow.
Ooh.
Dumar?
Wait, do I have? Oh right, yeah.
How is Dumar doing fine this round? What the fuck is happening there?
So you take 7
Why
damage.
you were not on the floor yet?
You take 7 damage, Dumar, because you are resistant to fire. Willow.
It's a bonus action to take a potion of healing, right?
Yes, to drink one, yes.
Cool.
I'm just gonna keep this one just on the side for later, you know, in case I need it.
I take 7 points. Great.
Alright. That's a bonus action. What else?
Okay. I'm gonna move here and stab the frightened dog.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh, it's not hexed because
I was like, oh, nice, but no, yeah.
yeah.
So he takes
No,
8.
it's just the 8. Yeah,
Alright.
because I did not move my hex.
Then the training that you guys did will deal no damage this round. And then we go to Benefit, Various. Healing
Cool.
potion delivery.
Another healing potion.
So
That's
Dumar,
my
Willow,
boy.
Dumar, Willow, Eris, Kaori. Eris, you are handed a healing potion.
Whee!
And then it is your turn, Eris.
I want to see if I can fucking see this stupid mage somewhere.
Uh,
Maybe-
Sure, do you have the
Is that
ability to
possible?
see invisibility?
No.
Alright, then you have no fucking way to
I
tell.
can't. Okay. That's bad.
If
I'll
you
use
can
the healing potion to drink that healing potion.
Because I will remind you again, this is like blasted battlefield fighting everywhere. So there's just this mage sort of throwing around fireballs. Many sort of like other foot soldiers of the Warforged and of the Breelish army are caught in it as well.
It's all good. I
You
will
should
run
have
up.
just used those psychic blades. You should have just done it.
I'll run up to the door and stab him with advantage for reckless.
Yeah.
Maybe a 27 for
Nice.
16 damage.
Yes, you kill the frightened one. Meh.
And then I'll keep on running this way and will stab the other one as well. But then when I say it's like, kill steal, and just kill it.
Mhm.
I was
Mm.
working
Oh
on
my
that.
God.
21?
21. It's not quite a kill steal, sadly. I'm very sad for you. It hits and you. Oh wait, you don't do 21 damage. You do 17 damage. Excuse me, I
yes.
subtracted 21 damage, but that still would not have been enough. So 17 damage. There we
And
go.
then I keep on running because I am not going to get
Mhm.
caught again and stuff like that.
Kaori is also a bit done with this fucking. But she actually has see invisibility as a
Yeah.
one-time per day
Hey.
ability. So she is
Get
going
him.
to fucking cast see invisibility on herself, and then she's gonna point straight at the mage. So anyone that wants to try and go for the mage, you would still have disadvantage, but at least you would know where the fuck he is because she's
I
pointing at
want
him.
him. I'm claiming this.
Then
Bitch.
Dumar.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I'm
she will
gonna-
use a bonus action totally to sort of like start dashing in the direction of the mage. He's sort of like in this direction down here.
I'm gonna focus on the dog
Mhm.
because I want to get out of it.
Hit!
What is happening with
Six.
the rolls today?
Hit! How do you want to do this?
Come on!
Hey, woo!
Oh, okay.
Now that
How do you wanna do
actually
this?
hit something.
And I'm gonna use my movement.
The amount of
Hmm.
shock.
No, how do you want to do this? Just keep fighting. We're not done.
Wait, you don't want to do what?
How do you want to kill this dog?
Oh, how do you? I kept hearing, I don't want to do this, and I was thinking this was possible.
Yikes.
How do I want to do this? Oh, your master is calling and just gonna decapitate it. I don't know.
Nice. Okay, and then you want to move, right? Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to move towards the mage to
Yes.
help carry. And that's my turn.
All right. Then it is the mage. He's been made. What is he gonna do? How is he gonna fuck up Kaori? Because she made him. I mean, he could still cast Fireball. I mean, Dumar just moved himself. Look at that.
This is literally how do I fuck up my own characters.
I was like, she fucked with my guy. I was gonna have him just drop fucking Firebolt after Fireball after Fireball, and then switch to cantrips, and it would have been horrible.
Sounds like a wizard.
Yeah.
It sounds like a wizard.
How long does invisibility last?
A minute. So they showed up in like round 4, so he would definitely have been at least until round 14. He would have been invisible.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, no, he's just gonna cast Fireball on Kaori and Dumar again. When in doubt, Fireball.
Yes, Fireball.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 17 and a half.
Yes, it's DC 14. So you take
Water damage again.
16, so you take 8 damage. Kaori fails, she takes 32, and she goes unconscious.
Oh no.
Which ends the sea invisibility. Ha ha ha! You plebs. Willow.
What's your own character? Okay.
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. I'm not advice the range on healing word.
Listen, let me get some joy out of a 1 hit point wizard killing you guys.
I mean, I get it.
I'm just waiting.
You would still have some idea of where he was from when she was pointing, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. I cast healing word on. Kaori.
Okay,
There you go.
nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
You want to try some disadvantage Eldritch Blast in this general direction?
Yeah, sure!
To whomever it may concern, fuck you!
Exactly.
Sure, disadvantage Eldritch Blasts. I have bad news for you! Those don't hit. I'm not gonna give the training a chance, because
It just goes like past some soldiers' heads, just whoosh.
Healing potion delivery. 1
That's
carry, 2 is
around.
Dumar, 3 is Willow, 4 is Kaori. Oh, excellent.
Kaori needs it.
Yes! Alright, Eris.
Okay, I want to run to where Kiari pointed at.
Yes.
Like I don't know where though.
I mean, this general area, so I would say move yourself here.
Where?
Yeah.
And I will randomly attack
Alright.
with advantage.
This,
Like
well,
I will make
straight
it
roll?
reckless.
Yes.
16,
Yes.
30, and 24.
So I have good news. He cast shield because you hit him on the first one, but then shield would have missed him. But then you definitely hit him on the second one, and I already told you how many hit points he has.
Yeah.
He has
like
1 hit point.
Ah!
It's like, okay, where the fuck? Kum, I gotcha.
Wah, and then you just destroy him. Yes, 100%.
And I just, for the fuck of it, just like be like, fuck you, and just do some more Eldritch Blast just because I can.
And then he appears, falls dead on the ground, and I'll just pummel him anyway. Like,
Yeah.
So, definitely something else that I would like for you guys to do right now, if you want, if you feel comfortable doing so. Of course the fight is far from over, but you guys have dealt with the main threat, which is Bastion, one of the like high-ranking lieutenants of the army right now. So describe to me just one more cool thing that your character does within the next like hour of just little Warforged pleb after Warforged pleb, right? I imagine for Kaori, she just activates her Spirit Guardians, they run at her and they just fall like flies as her little sort of like silver and blue flames just attack anything within range. So something
Nice.
cool that your character just does within the next hour of just fighting.
Actually, Dumar would grab one of the shields because I have a feeling this shield is busted.
There are
And
two, right?
make like an
I want one.
arm or like a. I don't know how exactly this Warforged is, like a big metal chunk, or is it more like a plated armor, like smaller chunk?
So it was like part of his like body, but after the fight, you could definitely repurpose it for like actual usage. So I would say for now you're just literally holding on to like his wrist and sort of like wielding it while holding on to the wrist of the
Nice.
Warforged. There's no grasp to it. You're not sure how much benefit you're getting, but it looks cool as hell. You feel cool as fuck.
But what I would like to do to this as well is like grab a piece of metal and just shove it onto the shield. Maybe like stick it somehow to cover up the the picture that's on it.
Just some Warforged heads just on top.
Like Medusa shield, like make it Warforged. Stuff like that.
Just
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Maybe like
shoving
use
random
some
parts
tape.
together.
Just use a tape or his belt to keep it all together. I don't know. Wait, I have a net. I'm gonna use my net to attach the head to the
Bestie, I have
shield.
a rope. You want
I
a
have
rope?
I have a rope. I forgot I have a rope. My
Crafting
mind's going for a net.
hour with Dumar.
So I'm
Dumar's
gonna
little
do-
craft corner over here.
Art and craft, maybe. Yes, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attach the head of the Warforged to his own shield so that I don't have the coat of arms on the shield anymore. Instead of just-
Issues.
Sure, choices were made. I must say, choices were definitely made.
I think Eris would be way too anime in that point because he's actually having a lot of fun fighting. So he would start doing stupid stuff like starting to spin with all the speed, and then actually Beyblade through a crowd of Warforged, like wow, and then start puking like, oh, that was awesome, and just actually just starting to
Beyblade.
throw his
Yeah.
halberd, running behind it, catching up to it, and taking it, just chopping off heads left and right.
Nice.
Just very stupid anime stuff.
I think Willow would just, for the fuck of it, start singing Guns and Ships and just do.
Yes.
Everyone liked that.
And just like Elder Splash and Witch Bolt and lightning everywhere.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, excellent. Excellent. So, I was on the bottom of the adventure trying to take care of something. Alright, so. Whew.
Don't mind me dying. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Yuli killing herself with funny stuff.
Yeah. I'm killing myself just by being asthmatic at the moment, so that's just wonderful.
That's way too real again.
Mm.
Such a great idea. It was to die for. I'm sorry.
No, go sit in the corner and think about what you just did.
Fine. I'm not... I mean, I have a corner.
Shit.
I have exactly 2 free corners in my room.
I'm pretty.
You have more corners. There are a bunch of closets that make corners. You can sit in the corner of the.
The corner has to be made out of wool. That is the rule for the corner.
There
I
would be
don't
a
care.
Is
very small thing still left. When Eris would have killed, almost like to the brink, killed in Warforged, he would bring out Jeremy and just bite him.
Yes.
And then just good job, and then pop, touch the lights off.
It's a hamster biting metal.
So I have one more scenario for you guys, right? So as you're just doing
Yes.
cool shit, singing, fighting, whatever it is you're doing currently, at some point you hear General Tyresh sort of like his voice booming from a little bit back into the town where he's sort of like directing the army, you assume.
Yes.
As he shouts, "Oh, well done, my fellows! Dispatch those beastly things with..." And then the praise is cut short as a teeth-rattling explosion at the entire front of the building behind him collapses in a shower of burning stone and wood. Do you guys want to run over there? Is my
Yeah.
question.
Yes. Eris would.
I feel like we should.
I would like gently walk over, just casually,
Eris would click his boots again and just tober on there.
Dumar would start running, see Eris passing him, like, okay, he's gonna be the first, and slow down to match with Willow and kind of like catch up with her, like, hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Send it as the
We-
only actual Brelish person here.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
so
look like authority
Eris-
figure, so
Eris, are you running over?
Oh yeah, with
Okay,
the
so
full speed.
I would like you to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Technically, this was supposed to happen during the fight,
18.
but I forgot. 18. So you start clearing away the
Yes.
rubble. Dumar and Willow. So just for me to be clear, so you're slowly making your way over, or you're just not going over at all?
no, we're
Slowly.
slowly making our way.
I wouldn't say slowly, but not running. Just like
I'm not
power walk.
All right. So
speed
Eris
walking,
arrives in the
I'm just
first round.
walking.
Then in the second round, Eris make another athletics check. Okay, great. Dumar make an athletics check to try and clear away this rubble.
Uh,
I'm sure he's fine.
Willow make an athletics check.
I don't like this.
of
All right.
course, that is the
Essentially,
paladin of
you
the-
need 3 successes before the end of the third round. This is the end of the second round, and you have 3 successes. If Dumar and
Hey.
Willow had not run over, then Eris would have to roll 3 successes in a row in order to free him and save his life. So, as you save his
Well-
life, he says, "Oh, Ladra be praised," as he coughs, brushing dust from his torn uniform, and he looks at Willow and Eris, not quite at Dumar. He says, You have saved me. Well done. I dare not think of what would have happened if you hadn't." But he cuts his own comment short as a detail of medics approaches with tinctures and bandages. Seeing them, the demeanor changes to an instant tone. Yes, you'll have time to thank me for my leadership prowess soon enough. For now, you're dismissed. We've preparations to make if we are to take the fight to the Lord of Blades.
I will go and whisper in his ear. Be like, "Don't worry, Lord. You can thank us later," and then start turning around.
Yeah. So that ends the fight, sort of ends the whole scene where the fight is happening, as Salvation stands victorious against this onslaught of the Lord of Blades. Sorry?
You want to tell me we just went through the entire battle of armies and Dumar didn't went to even half of his hit point?
Yeah, I was surprised as well.
What?
Well, you fought against dogs.
Only
I killed
Kaori
the
went
worst
down
one.
on this one. We're doing okay-ish.
You're getting better. The world is healing. So,
Oh, nice music.
a little bit after the fight, General Tyresh does come and look for you guys, sort of privately, right? No one is with him.
Mm-hmm.
And while he does not publicly acknowledge your bravery, he does try to repay you for it in private if you would accept so, providing you with 100 gold pieces from his personal cover, so not from the Brelish army. 100 gold pieces from his personal cover in order for saving his life.
Oh, thank you.
That.
Wait, does Dumar get that one as well?
Yes, so I will show you guys actually the next little thing we have. There it is. You guys level
Can I
up. It's time.
Just a quick thing. I would decline the money from the Lord.
I would not.
Just saying.
Please will smash over.
So you
I
just
will-
don't check that box then. That's fine.
Yeah.
He thinks
I
it's
will
weird, but he
Definitely.
doesn't really say much more about it. He just goes, "Okay."
I will definitely
I
not
wanna-
take money from the fucking soldiers and shit, but his money, I don't care.
So, you guys get 1 level for completing the adventure. You get 200 gold pieces for defeating Bastion and repelling Warforged loyal to the Lord of Blades, and 1 bonus reward, which might be a +2 shield for defeating Bastion. The shield bears the faded, defaced heraldry of Karnath. Or your choice of 200 gold pieces, depending on which one you like the best. So you could have had it for returning the Warforged spy to the Argynth alive, so you would have received that from Bara. Or 200 gold pieces from turning in the soldiers that were conspiring to kill General Tyresh. By the way, after the fight, they are all hanged.
Oh.
And
Well,
yeah.
No, as I thought it could be a role play thing, I will just take the fucking 100 gold if that's still okay.
Sure. And then 200 gold pieces for successfully completing the 4 Ts without angering General Tyresh, which would have been funny because you guys would have been imprisoned for insubordination.
Wow.
Actually, knowing that the army is it's not equipped well, Dumar, upon taking the new shield, would give away his old one just to a soldier that survived and would need a shield.
Sure. So you look for the soldier with the most beautiful mustache, reminds you of a certain man you once knew, and give him your shield, and he just says, "Oh, thank you so much. My shield broke during the whole fight, and I couldn't even recover the other piece of it. I'm definitely gonna use this. Thank you." And he sort of like gives you a nice little clasp.
It's saved a lot of times. I hope it will serve you well as well.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Thank you. And sort of like disappears off into the. Oh, do you want to say something? Sure.
About the shield, the head thing was before the battle. He's not gonna keep that up.
No.
He is gonna say something about it. Probably go to Becca, ask, like change something that on it.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna keep the head on.
Fucking shield.
Yeah. The head of a warforged, just casually have it on there. No. That's not gonna go over well with anyone.
No.
Yeah, and you guys also have legacy event Skyfall. Sky Blue has been captured by the Lord of Blades. Will you seek her out and free her?
Is it something we have to say now while we...
No, it is just a legacy event that happens. So you don't have a choice of like saying, no, that didn't happen.
No, because it says, will you seek her? And
oh, no, it's part of the adventure, don't worry.
I wanted to do it anyway, so yeah, I'm
yes,
totally okay.
No, it will definitely come up later, don't worry.
I don't.
Did I hear more spells?
Yeah, if you're leveling up, you get more spells. Yeah, you have magical secrets now, so you get to choose. Oh no, you leveled in world.
No. Yeah, I'm getting them next thing.
Okay. That's still something.
I do get.
A warlock?
Why do you think she was casting Eldritch Blast?
No, I mean like the next level will be in the warlock.
No, I will get another bard level.
Really?
Yeah.
Warlock level 2 is so much fun though.
I will like switch them around and shit though.
Barbarian level 10 is so boring. So sad. Well, I can talk with nature now, but let's see how that works out. We need to reflavor a totem somehow to make it a totem of a hamster. Eris is now fully in hamster mode.
This is not. I should not do that. I really want to. Stop. This is wrong.
Alright, let me also level up the one and only Kaori. Can't believe she went down this fight and I didn't kill her. God.
I was pretty much sure I would die, actually, just because I started with 6 life today. Will we have a long rest on that one?
Yes, definitely. Again, some of like not necessarily a week, but a little period of like a few days where everyone is sort of like inventorizing, no, taking
Okay, then,
inventory of who is dead, who is still alive, what means do we still have, what is the next course of action. So I would say 2-3 days of sort of like very intense army planning where you are definitely invited to be in any meetings but also understood that you are severely wounded from the fight. Mostly Kaori is just in the Temple of the Silver Flame the whole time. She's incredibly wounded from the fireballs. She has burn marks sort of all over her body. um so she would definitely not be present for those meetings, but that's sort of up to you guys how you want to approach those.
I
I have
want
a,
to ask because I used more than half
What
my
do you
hit
want to
dice.
do?
Oh yeah, you
That's why
definitely
I'm...
get your just all your hit dice back. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to calculate my gold. Was there any time during the adventure that we got 200 gold piece?
I don't know. It's up to you to keep track of that shit.
Yeah, I know. It's a perfect 200, so I'm asking whether there was something extra before. Oh, it was. It was. It was for the scout mission, I believe.
Oh, you got the 200 already? Okay.
I don't know which one I
So
want to
much
take.
gold, nothing to spend it on.
Right.
Oh,
I don't know.
boring stuff
You
to
can
spend.
buy healing potions.
Where?
I don't know. You said it to me the previous time. I don't know. You told
Yeah,
me.
when you're in Sharn.
I was okay.
There's
I
not
said it
much
last
here.
session, and then you said you can buy them. I was like, okay, sure. But I don't know which one would be better.
Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna fuck myself over even more? Freedom of movement? No. No.
I actually got over 100 life points. Woo!
Nice.
Barbarian!
Can't relate. Do I want seeming or modify memory?
Whatever you feel like.
Dominant person. That's also fun.
It's carrying
I really
capacity.
don't wanna like choose spells for Kaori because I don't wanna like fuck up my own encounter. Where I'm like, ooh, this looks like a strong spell, but then I'm like, but I don't want this used against me. Like I'm reading Aura of Purity, which gives you advantage on saving throws against blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned. And you cannot die while you're in the aura, and you have resistance to poison damage. And I'm like, that sounds like a great spell. And I was like, but not if I'm the bad guy. Aura of
This
Life.
bear totem is crazy with that carrying capacity. We would have so much problems if I didn't take it because of the Oracle of War, because it's so fucking heavy. We would have need to put it down every time somewhere. I'm currently carrying 310 pounds all the time, and I'm not even encumbered. It's insane.
I think she's gonna take the spell magic. This is definitely gonna fuck something up, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's a good spell though. Very
Yeah.
good spell.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
And I should add the Blessed Healer thing to her character sheet because I forgot to do that. Because I was like, she's leaving, so why would I?
Yeah, true.
Okay. I've made someone else make my decision for me.
There we go.
Because of seeming or modify memory.
Yeah, I didn't know which one I wanted.
Modify memory is a clutch thing.
Yeah,
That can destroy so much, but it can save so much.
I chose modify. Well, the person I texted with no knowledge of spells chose modify memory for me, so there we go.
So let's remove all turns. Let me check the landing page before I just blindly plop you guys on there again. Yeah, I keep like some things in the newspaper articles I want to like remove or change, but then I just forget. And then you guys are just there reading the newspaper, and I'm like, but I wanted to read it out in my funny voice. Why are you doing that? Right.
Hey, Mike, stop going up. This mic really has a mind of its own.
The
Doesn't want to
four
be with
keys.
me.
Alright, let's check out this landing page real quick. Let's close all this.
I want to do something in this time we have a little bit. Just a very quick purchase. I want to buy an awesome cage and a carrying case for that cage. For Jeremy.
For Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry, sorry.
Sure, you can rename him Jeremy. He's literally a hamster. Like.
No, but it was chosen by Blurry, and I will respect that. Jerry.
Thanks.
Very good.
I forgot his voice. He was just like real gruff, right?
It was pretty low. Like, yeah.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's it.
That's a nice case right there.
Well, it's better than my pocket all the time. So I thought you might like it.
Well, to be fair, your pocket is full of food. You should clean that shit out sometimes.
Nice.
Let's just say I did it on purpose for you. But
Ah,
here's more.
thanks, boss. Hey, am I now working for you? Is that how it works?
Well, no. We're friends.
So I'm just in danger because we're friends?
You're never in danger. I will die first before you.
Yeah, it's a
Did
good thing you
anyone
have
know?
fireproof pockets on this thing, or I would have been a little chicken stick, if you see what I mean.
Don't worry, I will find an enchanter who makes this cage indestructible.
Yeah, it's a good thing you have magical protected fireproof pockets right there. Otherwise, I would have been with my 1 hit point. I would have been dead 40 times over.
Believe me, I don't know how Eberron works, but it somehow works. I don't know why. You will save in this cage. It will even be... Gravity will not affect it, so you will always be very cozy.
Alright. Guess I'll take you up on that offer. Alright, it looks good. Let's see. Let's put some little music sort of behind it. I always like this one. I don't know if it's fitting, but we're just gonna roll with it.
It's okay.
So, this time, it's war! Our outpost stands triumphant after a cowardly attack by Warforged raiders loyal to the so-called Lord of Blades. Thanks to the fine work of the British infantry and our own salvager crews, who were recruited into the army at the 11th hour, the outpost was put on war footing in record time and able to drive the enemy back into the grey with minimal damage to the properties. Casualties were high, but each salvager took back twice what was taken from them. The battlefield reports are still being collected, but the whereabouts of General Tyresh, remains in question. I didn't know that. It would be sad. It would be a sad end to end the triumphant day if the British general had fallen in battle. He didn't. You guys know that he didn't. Don't worry. One thing is for sure, the attack has fortified the will of our workers to strike back against the enemy and raise them forever from the Mournland. What have we done to deserve these attacks? This Lord of Blade is surely more than a tin-pot tyrant. Is surely little more than a tin-pot tyrant seeking to impress his own followers with a show of strength. Well, it's time to show some mettle of our own. It's time we show these Warforged a real war. New Sire, stinging rebuke to Salvation. When news of the assault on Salvation reached the refugee town of New Sire, Prince Organef Irwinarn issued yet another public statement criticizing our outpost. Salvation is in the way, he scoffed. In the way of those lawless warforged, in the way of our efforts to provide shelter to Sire's displaced citizens, and in the way of our hopes to rebuild our shattered realm. Salvation is a parasite feeding off the glory of Sire. I call on King Boronel to take responsibility and shut down this rogue state forthwith. New sire is still suffering. Hang on, I have to move this coffee out of the way. Is still suffering from an uncontrollable outbreak of plague. So Prince Orgef has
Orgef.
been roundly accused of deflection. Conditions within the town are reported dire, with swarms of rat infesting the refugee slums and the dead buried in vast plague pits. Here at the Times, we call on Orgef to see his own house before he treads mud in ours. Salvation may be in your way, sir, but it's keeping the wolves from your own doorstep. Talk of mutiny in the British ranks. British soldiers continued to fuel brisk trade in the outpost, with boots, socks, bandages, table salt, and undergarments remaining strong sellers. Word is that many of the soldiers have not been paid in 3 months, a rumor borne out by the sheer number of soldiers having to arrange lines of credit with our brokers. More troublesome rumors hint at desertion or mutiny as a means to break the deadlock. Remember, these soldiers have put their own lives at risk to defend our outpost. We implore all brokers and salvagers to give them a break and show them some compassion. Need coin? Our brokers offer fantastic rates on same-day loans with flexible rates for your borrowing and lowest ever interest on your first 5 coin repayments. Seek us out at Pain and Measure, and you will not be disappointed.
Your sire sucks.
I just instead of measure, I heard pleasure, and I was so confused.
Even pleasure. You know it.
No, I'm gonna stop the comment. Anyway, upon reading this newspaper, Dumar is 100% sending letters to New Sire. One to his mother and the other one to his sister. With probably like 200 gold.
Sure, so
Saying,
as you go to send this letter, you also see that there is a letter from them.
oh, cool. He's gonna read it first, but essentially in the new letters, he's like, get the fuck out of the city. I don't care. War is coming. There is a disease roaming around. Just get out of there.
Sure, so they're saying in their letter very sort of plainly, you know, we're happy to have heard from you. We've been worried. The prince is sort of dissatisfied with salvation, and we know that you're there, so, you know, we hope you're staying safe. We have quarantined inside our house. We will be good for quite a while with the sort of supplies that you advised us to ration and the money that you've given us to get said supplies imported, because supplies in the town are 0, basically. We have sort of heeded your advice to sort of choose ourselves before the people in this moment, even though we don't like to, just to make sure that we make it out of here alive. If there is no us, there is no helping others. Love, Mom and Sis.
He will read the letters and then open his and respond to the letter, the one that he was supposed to send. So he's gonna add a couple of lines like, I'm glad that you listened to me, but really, this is serious. And yes, Mom, I'm fine. I have a lot of soup here, so I'm eating well. And also, just to describe that he is happy that they are well and that they're actually being responsible for themselves for once, not for others. And just, yeah, to encourage them to stay safe.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have like 3 days. There are, like I said, there are military meetings with the captain and the general.
I would probably try and find Whisk somewhere around the Shrine to the Traveler to kind of ask how it was with my parents. Because
Sure.
she spoke with them.
Sure, as you go in to the shrine, you do see like a middle-aged woman there, currently sort of like sweeping on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
She turns to you and he says, "Ah, Willow!" And then she turns into you.
Oh, that's still. Wait.
Wait,
I take my head of disguise and turn into her.
sure, that's just one of my many disguises. That's not what I actually look like.
No, but like.
That's how you
You
met
know-
me.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Am I doing it right? I'm trying to sort of copy your manners. Okay, sure. What do you want?
Well, you spoke with the Lirandars when they were here.
Yes, they were definitely expecting to see like you here, and I did not want to
Yeah,
like piss them off or disappoint them, so I sort of took over for you. They said that they would
I
be coming
heard.
back sometime in the near future, something about a big
Mhm.
meeting of houses or something, and they want you
Oh
to be
yeah,
present for that. So
yeah, that's the thing. I read about that. That's great.
yeah, they said that they were gonna come pick you up, so I was hoping you would be here by then, because I was not gonna go to some big house meeting. That sounds way too important for me to
Yeah,
be
you should.
there.
You probably shouldn't, as they
Mm,
will probably like figure something out. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm technically
Uh,
on the run from the law, right? So
yeah. Maybe you shouldn't.
maybe no, no.
Mm,
So I'm glad
No.
you're here. I hope you're
Um.
staying, because like when they come here to pick you up, I'm not covering
Oh,
for you again.
no. I get it. I get it.
But they were nice.
Um.
They were talking about like going for like a little vacation with the whole fam sometime pretty soon, but I was like, oh, but I'm so busy with my work as a sheriff, I don't know if I can make it. So they were like, oh, we're so proud of you, blah
Mhm.
blah blah, like all the general sort of like they were quite happy to see that you were doing okay, even though you were me and it was not actually you.
Yeah.
Um, it
Are
was
they
kind,
okay?
yes.
Yeah.
What?
Are they okay? Did they seem okay?
Um, they seem busy. Sort of, they talked a lot about sort of recent works here and there.
Mm,
Um,
okay.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how busy they were before and like how they were before because I literally never met these people and I was pretending to be
Yeah.
you. So, you know, I wasn't asking them like, "Oh,
Uh,
what sort of work do you do?" because I assumed that you
yeah.
already know what work they do.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. No, I don't. My dad's so busy that I barely know him. Yeah. Um. My mom's usually just like around doing tasks at Stormhome. It's fine. But if she's busy, then there's probably stuff going on. I don't know what's going on because I've not been there in 2 years. I should probably ask what's going on.
I mean, I
Besides
did. They were like, "Oh,
meeting,
Stormhump is fine
yeah.
and you know how it is." So I was
Mm.
like, "Okay, yes, I know how it I don't know. I don't know fuck shit." But they were like, "You know how it is." I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
figures, of course. Duh." You know, I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, they said that they would be back in like a little bit, that they were doing sort of a round trip to Sharn and then they had to drop
Mm,
something off in Onder and then they'd come back here to sort of pick you guys
okay.
up and take you to the Congress or whatever it's called. So,
Yeah, the meeting
mhm.
thing. Well, as long as I know that we're staying here, we have a bunch of meetings in the ship or the Argon.
Oh, I mean, from what I heard with all the war plans, uh, and then she sort of like smirks, and then she goes, "I may have been disguising myself as like one of the soldiers and just going into all the
It's
war
okay.
meetings." Anyway,
Yeah,
from
no,
what
it's
I heard,
fine.
they're planning to take the
Mm-hmm.
fight to the to the what is it called, the to whatever, I don't know, into the Warnland.
Oh, the yes.
I don't know. The captain said something about razor crack, but that just sounds like something that has a
Yes.
really bad hemorrhoid case. So
I think they made it themselves or they came up with them themselves, so I think that's maybe why.
so Warforged are just unoriginal.
Yeah.
Hmm. I see. No, but yeah, that the whole plan is to sort of like take the fight to them. Um,
Oh,
so
then I should stop sleeping in those meetings.
I mean, I noticed, but I wasn't gonna do anything about it. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the captain is gonna have like a big like speech planned or
Mhm.
something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just pretending to be sort of like a
Yeah.
lowly foot soldier. Maybe once like one of the
Mhm.
higher ups dies, I can like take over. But you know, it hasn't really happened yet. So just waiting for my chance. Not that I would do anything to like make it happen faster, but you know, if it happens, that would be good for my pension.
Yeah, I heard from Dumar that you're collecting some guy's pension.
Dumar told you this?
He
Wait a
tells me,
minute.
and he tells me so fucking much. You don't even
I-
know.
For the record, I didn't tell about that one.
I don't. You never said you didn't.
I never said I did. That's not how it works.
I assume that you were like drunk enough to just anything.
He was never drunk once. Pretending, yes, and is great at that, but he was never actually drunk.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway, more pensions to
Yeah.
collect. You know how it is. Have you been doing
Yeah.
that? I mean, I see you have some form of disguise up. So have you been doing that?
No, not really.
This is a great time to be out there collecting identities. Many people just died.
Yeah.
Like I have
Good
5
luck
new
that.
ones.
Usually, yeah, usually it helps a lot if they die in front of me. I can
Mhm.
like do the thing,
Mhm.
but that's mostly just when I'm there. But I could try in some things, walk around a bit.
Yeah, I mean it's great. You just go to the tax office, collect their pension, go on with your life.
I mean,
It's just getting rid of the body
yeah.
that's the main part, right? Because they don't actually get buried. Because like if they get buried, that means they're
No.
dead. So like you sort of like have to get rid of the body and then pretend to be them
How do you do that? Just
to collect the pensions. Why else would you
no,
do
but
that?
no, but like, how do you get rid of a body?
Oh, you
Like,
just fucking go into the Mournland and bury it there.
that makes sense.
No one's gonna fucking look there. It's dangerous. Are you gonna take the time to dig up a body buried in the Mournland? No, you're not. You're gonna keep walking so that you don't get killed.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, right. Okay, I should probably get back to doing things. I don't know what, but I'm sure Dumoraris knows.
Okay, well,
you,
oh,
you stay safe.
I'll be
Not,
fine.
I know. Bye.
Later. Alright, you walk out. I'll remind you guys, she is chaotic neutral. She is riding the traveler train. She lives for chaos. So, just,
Yes.
yep. Alright.
There is, if I may, there is just one small thing that Umar would do in the meantime. At some point, probably freshly after the battle, he would go to the outskirts of the city, just like find a place for himself and a moment of quiet, and actually try to pray, just to think that he's alive, pretty much, because he felt new strength in this battle and he didn't go down once. So he feels the need to thank for that.
Sure. So you find like a nice spot, sit down, take a quiet moment, sort of just maybe almost like a meditation.
Yeah, sort of like this.
Sure. You find a pretty nice spot. You know, you find sort of a spot. If you turn your back to Salvation, you just look out over the rolling fields of Breland. It, because this is so close to the border of Sire, very much reminds you of what Sire used to look like. But then, you know, after a little while, you sort of hear like a very loud thud, and you turn around, and like a big old plank that they were moving has like fallen onto the ground, and it sort of echoes throughout the little area. So it sort of brings you out, and you sort of like resettle in. But it's nice. It's real nice. Is there, so you're just sitting there sort of thinking whatever force is out there for protecting
Thank
you?
you. I mean, it is directed at his cat, the Sovereign Host. I cannot pronounce the name, sorry. That's why I never call it by name, because I can't. Just try to remind himself how did the prayer goes, and kind of like freestyle that, to sort of like thank him and thank for keeping his friends safe, and ask to keep on keeping them safe, stuff like that.
Sure. So the Sovereign Host, just as a reminder, is not one god, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Just you go over
Yeah,
each
it
of the
doesn't say that.
gods and maybe sort of like thank each of them for maybe protecting you, for looking over you, for looking over your family, for looking over, you know, each of the different aspects that they cover.
I can imagine him just counting on fingers not to skip any of the deities.
Making sure you're not skipping one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there are 9 of them. Yeah.
Good thing he has 10 fingers.
Mhm. Sure. And
Yes.
Boshi sort of just sits on your lap, just quietly lounges as you're doing this. Every now and then, sort of like turns for some belly rubs, but you're in meditation, so then he just goes "Meow," and turns back.
Aw.
Yeah, makes like sad dog noise and then turns back. All right, Eris.
Yes.
Any little scenes you'd like to run? You have maybe 2-3 days.
Not nothing big. He would probably be kind of. Sometimes, if somebody saw him, maybe one of the other my teammates, he would be kind of confused, running around, looking around, like doing this in his ear, like as if he heard something that he probably shouldn't. That's it.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah.
It was flavoring because I'm actually able to talk with the nature now.
Ah.
It's just like because my talking with animals is kind of flavorish, also active quite a lot. It's like shut the fuck up.
So you just hear the grass whisper gossip everywhere you go.
Yeah, kind of.
I want grass gossip. Hello.
Grass gossip. That's the name. That's a good band name.
It is actually.
Yeah.
Death metal band. No, but nothing else really. Like I said, I would have bought a cage and chilled around with Jerry. That's pretty
I will
much it.
probably like ask you how your like not in a weird way, but ask you how your cousin's doing with everything. Because I don't know where the fuck he is, but like not
That's a
in a
good
weird
question.
way, but like in a way that's like, is your family okay? No.
Why are you all so weird? I know where he fucking is. I know if he's okay. I don't know. I didn't see him actually. Did
Did he leave?
that actually wouldn't
There's no
move?
trains right now.
He must be here somewhere. Probably drinking. Or maybe gambling? Trying to
Guessing the tavern, maybe?
trying to flirt to some
Probably.
maybe, yeah. Guess I'll take a
Maybe you
look.
should like check up on him.
And this actually makes Eris a little bit worried, and he will actually try to find his cousin.
Sure.
If he
So-
sees him, he will just alright. It'll be like that. Okay, alright.
So you check the tavern, and Reesin, the barmaid, the owner of the tavern, she actually goes, "Oh, Eris, I have this letter. It is for Willow. Could you give it to her?
Oh god.
Yeah, sure.
It's from your cousin.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he left town before the fight.
Yeah, that sounds right. Just like flicking a knife for somebody who knows how to use a knife. He's doing with the letter, like.
Nice.
He
That's
is
his
someone
head.
who knows. Yes.
You can do this weird pen spinning, but with letters.
I
Yeah.
cannot do the word spend. Yeah.
Nice.
I guess like, all right, then I guess he's safe. Didn't you say goodbye? What an asshole, as always. Okay, bye. And I will try find Willow.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
easy. You have 3 days. You definitely
Yeah.
run into her.
When I see Willow, I'm taking it out like, Willow, and just
Yeah.
my cousin left. This is for you from him. I don't even want to know what's in it.
I also don't want to know what's in it.
All right, I want to know what's in it, and I'll
Yeah.
open it.
I'm just gonna stand like by your shoulder.
We're both going to read it.
Mhm. As you do, as you're like professional post person, you're opening letters for someone else.
It's right in front of me and was okay with it. I don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, so you read it.
Yeah.
All right, so it is addressed to my dearest Lady D.
Oh.
Lirondar.
Right.
I hate him.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's why he stopped talking to you, I guess.
I don't mind.
All right. Beautiful. I never knew how joyous life could be until I saw your face. My heart leaps like a hummingbird in flight every time that I see you. This is something that I've never felt before, and it is you that inspires it. When I think about you and our conversations, I feel a warmness inside. I cannot hide my smile, even when we're apart now. This connection is special, amazing, I dare say, perhaps destiny. Many have asked what happens to create this new and better me, and I tell them without hesitation that it is you. Sometimes I feel like my heart will burst with all the longing and excitement I feel when I think about you. But we cannot
Gross.
be together. It is forbidden.
Yeah.
May each day be better than the last, if that is even possible. I will miss you, Brayton. P.S. I left town, by the way. Tell Eris that.
When we read that and we're coming to the end, quietly reading, you see a few drops on the paper. That's really romantic, though. Fuck.
Oh, Carl, honey, no.
He even used the good ink and the good paper.
He did.
Here, take it. Okay, take it. And he's just leaving. So,
Okay,
have
bye.
fun. That's it. Nothing more.
Was that? Did you make that, or was that just already a thing?
I definitely did not make that. But he did write it.
Eris gets swept away by romance.
It started so in a way that was like, did he kill himself? What just happened? It's like, no, if that happened, I would be mad.
Saved his ass. He's like, P.S. I left. Tell Eris, fuck you! That's why it was only a few tears, not full on crying.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, if that's all, let's jump into the adventure. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Adventure.
Avontuur.
You have been summoned by Captain Elaine Iranek for an early morning briefing in the war room of the Argonth, the huge floating fortress of Breland. So, which is stationed in Salvation while it undergoes much needed repairs. Salvation recently became under attack by a large force of renegade warforged serving the Lord of Blades and is still dealing with the aftermath. As you walk through the streets to your destination, you pass a scene of devastation and despair. Perhaps a sobbing child clutching a scruffy cloth doll, or a grieving widow kneeling before a recently dug grave. A group of townsfolk pulling dead bodies from the rubble of a ruined home. As you make your way up the huge ramp into the floating fortress, it is clear that something is afoot. Giant cranes haul crates of supplies on board, messengers rush to and fro bearing important-looking scrolls, and squads of British soldiers perform battle drills on the ramparts. You find Captain Iranek in the war room, standing with his hands clasped behind his back, and he gazes out the large window. Also, I have good news. General Taresh, not here. And he gazes out the large window of the wall of thick grey mist that marks the borders of the Mournland. He turns to you as you enter and calls you over to the large brass-topped table in the center of the chamber, where Big Bara, Argon's warforged chief scout, is annotating a large topographic map. Thank you all. I again forgot what accent I gave him, but he'll just be like a little bit fancy, I guess. Thank you all for coming so quickly. I have important news for you and a new mission. So yeah, you guys have met him before. Just it's the Captain Ironic. You guys had dinner with him. It was pretty nice.
Okay,
All
Big
right.
Bara and be like,
I do like these guys.
The
Just-
so cool.
just look at Big Bara and nodding like,
she doesn't nod back. She just straight stare ahead.
somebody hears somebody shatter.
All right. I have received
Oh.
a command from up high on the British army for a swift and overwhelming response to the recent attack on Salvation by these raiders. I received it this morning that we are to advance into the Mournland and crush the Lord of Blades once and for all. By interrogating the captured scouts, Big Bara has learned the approximate location of Razor Crag, the location that you spoke about. It is situated in a range of hills around 75 miles northeast of Salvation. The British army will attack the enclave in a ground assault, while the Argonth will provide artillery support. There hasn't been enough time to repair the Argonth though, so the fortress is still some way off full combat readiness. Nevertheless, even in its weakened state, it should be more than a match for the Lord of Blades and his followers. But since the Argonth is heading into unknown territory, I would like for you to serve as our scouts. You will travel aboard the Argonth for the first 60 miles and then proceed on foot, moving ahead of the fortress as it advances. Once your scouting mission is complete, you may return to the Argonth to be briefed on your role in the assault. The General Tyresh is still on board and will be taking charge of the actual assault when we get there.
What kind of information do you need?
I simply need you to scout ahead any terrain, any lane in Warforged that might be providing defense. Deal with enemy scouts, deal with lookout positions, and, well, essentially prevent their scouts from alerting our arrival, alerting our coming. So, take out their scouts and report on the terrain.
If you give me enough time, I will be able to do exactly that. Yeah.
Well, we were planning to leave at midday, so I don't know how much time you need. You said given enough time.
Given enough time when we're actually there and not driving with the Argonth anymore.
All right.
Flying.
Now, for undertaking this mission, which I will admit is a dangerous one, but I believe you will be well equipped for it, I will pay you 200 gold pieces up front. And he gives each of you 200 gold pieces.
There you go.
I need a
I
new
put the
bag.
money back on the table.
So Willow
Oh,
doesn't take the money?
No. Knowing what is already happening with their coffers, she would not take more money from them to not have like soldiers eat. That's my logic behind
Yes,
it.
Miss Willow, it is very noble of you. You must know of the great risk that you are taking, and that Breland does wish to reward this great risk. Should you change your mind, you need only come speak to me or to Bara.
That's okay. I'm
Alright.
fine. Thank you.
Also, and he gestures over to you, Eris, more to the Oracle. He says, you might want to bring that device with you. It may give us an edge in the battle against the Warforged that is coming. Now, you have a few hours to purchase any last-minute supplies, and should report to Bara here on your return, and you will be shown to your quarters that you may take up on board of the Argonth.
Alright.
Tomorrow's gonna go and buy some more soup. because he has only 4 cards left.
Oh.
Sure, you walk into the provisioner. That bitch is empty, yo. Because Willow gave away all the soup. You just see this man sitting behind a desk, just doing nothing, right? He's not knitting, he's not writing anything, he's just sitting behind the desk, sort of just drumming his fingers on the table. Yeah, like an old man would, sort of just sitting. Ah, Dumar, hello. Are you here to
Hello.
return some soup?
Return? Oh, no, I'm actually here to buy some soup. Why would I
Ah.
return? It was amazing. I'm not gonna return anything.
Yes, I was hoping that Willow would return the soup that she gave away, but she has not done such a thing, and many people have taken to putting the soup in their houses and not aware that it came originally from my provision store. I'm fine. I will not be running out of business anytime soon. I'm the only provisioner here. I just am not. I don't have supplies right now, so.
Okay, I think I know the situation here. I'm afraid we might not have enough time to deal with that right now. We are off to the Moorland again. I will talk to her about it though. Maybe she will assign someone to do that. Actually, I have an idea. I is gonna walk up and go to the sheriff's office.
So one more thing before you do that. As you say, we're about to head off into the Mournland, he immediately sort of like stands up, makes his wiggly old man way over to you, and extends his hand and says, "In my time in the army, I never met a man as brave as yourself. I have heard of the many stories that you have taken into the Mournland, Tumar, and I cannot fathom what you have seen in there. I can only say how proud we as Salvation are to have you and the rest of your party as loyal members, as the sheriff, as the friends of the blacksmith and anyone else in town, and I hope for your safe return."
I thank you. That sort really means the world to us, and we both know we wouldn't have done nothing of that without your support. He's like holding his hand, but also like covering with his, like this kind of movement. Thank you. I will try to bring your soup back.
Thank you, my boy, but it's not the main priority right now.
I love your soup. I'm sorry.
The secret ingredient is milk, and then he sort of.
I knew there was a hook in there. And Dumar is gonna walk off to the sheriff's office.
Sure, you walk up to the sheriff's office. I imagine you find Esso there, just sort of dusting off some of the shelves.
The bottom one.
The bottom one, yes, no, obviously. See, I imagine,
fine.
yeah, you see, yeah, no, yeah, so he's dusting off a very low shelf. A shelf that is placed far too low for medium-sized creatures. Like, he had new shelves placed that are at gnome height,
Nice.
basically.
Oh, Esso. Great, I'm seeing you here. I have a job for you, actually.
I sort of already have a job.
More of a
I
commission.
don't know
Bring
quite
it.
how it happened, but I sort of landed in this job, and I already have a job.
Okay. the
Listen,
thing is,
please, you know I'm bad at saying no to things.
I know, but there is a really important matter that needed to be solved, and I need your help with that. Okay, so before the attack, Willow decided to go ahead and make some rations for the people fleeing the
Yes,
city,
he
right?
walks up to a cupboard, opens it, and there's like 4 cans of soup in there. In case of emergency, the soup.
Yes. Now, the emergency is gone. We have fought the Warforged. We are pursuing after them. But Eric needs his soup back. I mean, he didn't really sell this. It was only taken away by Willow. He didn't make any money off of it, and people just grabbed the soup for themselves. So he has
I
an
would have
empty
paid
shelf.
him.
Also, by the way, I'm gonna take those 4 cans because I'm going out. And he's gonna pack the first can after he's talking.
Okay, hang on. I heard Uni say something really interesting. Uni?
I would have paid him. I'm not just taking everything. I'm not paying this man.
You would have paid him for all the rations that you took?
Yes.
So, okay, hang on. Because he was willing to sort of like help out with the effort and
Oh.
just give it, right? But if you insist
Yeah.
on paying, we're
I was
talking.
like, I would have paid him.
Sure. So, let me actually double check something right now. How
Sort of.
many
Salvation
people
conversion.
live in Salvation? Right, is what I'm trying to check out right now, because that would have indicated how many fucking cans of soup you would have to buy.
No,
Do
that
I
Uh,
get
changes
this?
a
Do
lot.
I get the money back on return of soup?
You don't know. Did you make a deal about this?
I don't think so. I think I just
Salvation. The population is 400 people. So let's say
Cool.
many of them had already died during the robot attack. So let's say
Yeah.
you would have to supply 250 people with food. How many
Yeah.
rations would you have bought them? Because that's one ration per day. So how many days of rations would you have tried to get for every person?
Probably like 3.
So that is 750 cans of soup.
And one can sorry.
That's 5 silver.
So that is
This is very
that is
important.
no, it's fine. So 750 cans of soup is 1,500 silver pieces, which is 150 gold.
Fine. That's okay. You can live with that.
All right. So then simply Dumar he just went, "Willow bought me out. I have no soup for you to buy."
Okay, that changes a lot. That's humorous.
You can still go talk to Esso though. So Esso's just like, "Yeah, I have soup for emergencies. Willow gave it to me."
Oh. I'm so confused. Did she buy? She said, what did she do with it? I'm gonna find Willow. And he's gonna march off to find Willow.
Yes.
I would probably like also have given Becca like enough rations for like the both of us, so we also have soup there. So I'm taking that.
Sure, you definitely catch Becca outside playing, like, they have set up empty cans of soup and she's just, like, ball tossing and she's getting people to, like, pay 1 copper piece to, like, try the ball toss and they can win, like, leftover daggers from the battle.
Nice.
Warforged,
That's great.
little Warforged pieces that have been scavenged, little shards of
Yes.
things. So you definitely probably find Willow at the ball toss.
Willow, question.
Yes.
Why is there
Yes.
no soup in the provision
Um,
store?
I bought the soup.
Nothing.
Then I gave out the soup because people needed food because they were going somewhere else.
Well, now they are not.
Yes.
Are they keeping the soup? Are they giving back
I
the soup?
don't-
We need soup.
I never thought about it.
It's
I
really
think they
good
just keep the soup.
Willow.
I don't know. It's not like I can go like back for my money, you know.
I mean, we tried. He just got very emotional with me, and apparently loves us for being a hero or something like that. I know.
Oh,
But
that's sweet.
yeah,
We have
I know,
soup
right?
inside.
You
Becca
have
has
soup
soup inside. Yeah, because I
Man.
bought for Becca and me as well. We have soup.
Wait, you bought for everyone and you didn't bring me any? Did you think I was not going to make it to get soup?
I
Willow?
thought you had soup.
I mean, I
I-
have, but I thought.
I've been fucking, how do you call it? Like couch lifting of Becca's place. And just a freeloading of Becca's place, and you expect me to not like get her soup?
No, I guess it was perfectly fine. I'm just kind of hard you didn't get me any.
You had
know how
soup.
much I
I
love
thought
that soup.
you would.
It's one of the best things I've ever had. And it's so food, but it's amazing. I didn't know what is about that, but it's great. I mean, way better
Yeah.
than the dry ration. Come on.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take the money. That quote.
Yeah, I just saw it.
But
Okay,
anyway,
no,
I'm gonna ask Becca. Like, Becca, I'm
Yes.
taking the soup. Just so you know, we have other things inside, right?
I mean,
Or
I have
just the
some
soup?
stuff. I mean, it's just like 3 days worth of food. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, take it.
Meanwhile, Eris grabs a sack of 18 rations and puts it on his shoulder and goes to the ship.
Yeah.
I'm stuffing like in the bottom of my bag. There's just like this very squished dragon plushie like on the bottom with like super.
You bring one of your plushies. Yes, I love it.
do I see this? Please tell me I can see
No,
this.
no, you do not see this.
That's sad. Anyway, so we have ration. That's all
Yes,
I
we
need.
have rations. Didn't Eris also buy a fuck ton of rations before?
Didn't he give them away though?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have rations. It's fine.
To medyczne. Co? To są nożyczki medyczne z Bius. Sorry.
Right. Bless you.
No, she was trying to use my medicals. So having opened a pack of jellies. That's not what they are for.
Okay.
Oh, also, before I forget to mention, just for the record for the people at home, Kaori buys 3 more healer's kits. Because she has been using them a lot.
I wonder why. How? Oh, right. We should probably fill Kaori with.
Oh no!
items.
Yeah, we should probably
Sure, so you look for
look at
Kaori.
Kaori. Yeah.
Sure, you see her sort of in the temple of the Silver Flame, the chapel. You see sort of her hands are still bandaged up, the side of her face is still bandaged up from the fireballs. I know, it's D&D world and there's magical healing, but also, scars
Sorry.
are
Ow.
still exist, so. Ah! Um, are we leaving? Is that what's happening?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Are you fine? Can you leave? Or would you rather stay here? Are you ready to leave?
Yeah, no, I can leave. And she sort of like takes a head of disguises herself as herself without scars, and then she goes,
Nice.
"Let's go, I guess.
Nice.
I'm well enough."
That doesn't seem to fix the problem. It's just masking it, really. Are
I
you
know,
sure
I'm
you
well
want to?
enough. Yeah, otherwise people are gonna ask questions. I mean, I've been to all the war meetings. I think I'll be fine.
Right,
Sure.
maybe someone should catch me up on those because, well, not been awake the entire time.
Mhm.
And I'm sure. Fine.
No, I'll be fine, Dumar. Don't worry.
Alright, but if anything happens, just go back to the fortress, okay? We don't want to bring you down. I mean, you have a train to catch. Then it comes, hopefully, sometime.
I mean, at this point,
New message things.
I'm in for the long ride, guys. I don't know where Norm went, but I'm sticking around until that fuckhead shows up.
I don't know where you went either.
Maybe he's somewhere on the Argonth, and I'll just sort of stay in bed if he shows up. Otherwise, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Alright. So, if you have all the preparations in order, you guys set off. You are met with Bara and are shown to barracks, which you share. The Argonth moves at 2 miles per hour and it travels for 12 hours each day, advancing 24 miles. It leaves on midday on the day of the briefing and is expected to reach the Enclave 3 days later. So, little time skip here. You've been traveling on the Argonth for the past 2.5 days. You've shared barracks with a platoon of British grunts who snore and fart loudly in their sleeps. The soldiers show grudging respect for your experience in the Mournland and stare longingly at your equipment. Their own armor is dented, their swords are nicked, and they only have a handful of arrows in their quivers. One of them grumbles. It's cutbacks. Outside, the view from the ramparts is bleak, a blasted landscape scarred and warped by decades of war. You have a little moment to sort of get to know these people that you've been traveling with. I have their names for you, if you're interested. I'll just post them in the chat. So we have Gasper, Yaren, Holger, Ryle, and Bolver. And they have been sharing a barrack with you guys. Gasper says, well, we only have 4 assault landers on board, and half of the elemental cannons are out of action. They all pause whatever they are about to add to the conversation as an alarming grinding noise comes from somewhere in the fortress. And then Yaren speaks up and says, repairs really aren't up to snuff either. They seem very sort of unsure about this mission.
So it's a huge risk to actually conduct the assault.
I mean, yeah, it's also not really clear what we're going to be doing when we get there. We don't even sort of know how many of them there are. It was just an order that came from up high, according to the captain and the general.
Mhm.
Well, I guess that's our job anyway
We're
to find out.
Figure it out, yeah.
By the way, what do you normally get from like gold-wise when you actually get it? You told us there's a few cutbacks, but what do you normally make?
I don't know.
Okay, they tell me. Let's just say they tell me.
Sure, they tell you.
Okay.
Skilled workers are provided 2 gold pieces a day, so they will tell you that they are trained soldiers, so they are entitled to 2 gold pieces per day.
Okay. I see.
There have been some cutbacks, but I mean, the coffers of the British Empire or kingdom are fast, and I'm sure it's just the Argonth doesn't really have any more money in its vault. But I'm sure when we get home, everything will be fine. And they sort of look at each other, and none of them are really sure of what they're even saying.
It probably will.
Yeah,
For
probably.
how long has it been like that? I mean, how long have you had proper armor and equipment?
I mean, well, we're sort of mustered in a bit of a rush just a few months back as the sort of Warforged thread had been rising. So, we sort of try to grab whatever we had. Old dinked armor and weapons from when we fought in the war 4 years ago.
That's bad.
Well, I mean, I always like to think it could be worse, right? It could be worse.
Totally. We're
Like
still
what?
here. It's a good thing.
Well, it could be dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're not.
Don't enjoy that. Don't recommend.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Horrible experience.
Yeah.
Don't want to do this for the third time, really.
What is your guys' opinion on Lord Bucket?
Oh,
Oh
that
God.
guy. Actually, how did he become a general? Doesn't he
Yeah.
have any actual knowledge at all?
How did that happen?
So the thing is, the rumor has it, right, that he did so poorly in his early training that his initial reporting date to his first command was delayed for nearly an entire year. This delay directly contributed to a manpower shortage on the Breland-Thrain border. So when the shortage came and the delay came, he was instantly bumped in rank. No one's really sure how it happened exactly, but there was definitely part of his delay that then actually helped him to get up ranks higher much faster.
I don't know. He seems very
Incompetent.
I wouldn't instantly say that, actually.
What have you seen? He wasn't even looking at Salvation when we
Yeah,
were
when
in
I
there.
was hanging up camouflage netting, he complained that the netting was the wrong color. It was green. He said it was the wrong shade of green. It wasn't.
I don't.
Definitely doesn't focus on the right detail.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you could say that when you're talking about the suit for a party, but not for the camouflage. I mean, even I know the difference. And you can see me.
I get that these are your people and all, but, like, he's a little incompetent. You can say it.
There must be something behind all of this. There must be.
Like, what?
I don't know, some special ability he has. Maybe he's a bit weird, but maybe he's very strong, and when he actually fights
Okay.
or anything, I don't know.
Then one of the other guys, Holger speaks up. He says, "Well, actually, I was also stationed with him during the last war, and he was actually not allowed to carry a surface weapon because he kept losing them. Um, his commanding officer that told him that he was not allowed to carry a weapon was reassigned shortly after that incident."
That's weird.
It sounds like preferable treatment.
Listen, I get that there's a people shortage, but when you get people shortage, you bump up people very quickly. But why are they choosing someone so incompetent? I mean, it isn't hard to find someone better than him. There must be a reasoning behind that that probably isn't entirely legal or fine, but
Well, you've seen how he carries himself around sort of others. They
is he from a wealthy family?
maybe those above him think that he's great. I don't know. If he
Comes
takes
from a
credit for
wealthy
everything that we
family,
do, then they think that he is doing a lot of great things. They're not seeing the work that we do, they're just seeing what he reports back to his superiors.
Do we have to? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, what don't finish that sentence, Willow. That's straight up no. Don't
no.
finish that sentence. No, no, no.
Okay. I don't know what you think I was going to say.
I think you do.
Do I?
Mm.
Laura's looking
Well, I'm
confused.
just saying we know the war chief. So if there's any problem, you could like do a mass report. Things can shift.
You know the war chief?
Yeah, we
the
actually
war.
do.
Yeah.
What is a war chief?
No, I don't
War
fucking know
minister.
his title.
He
War
meant war
minister.
minister.
I'm
Minister of
sorry.
War.
Balthazar.
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 I'm sorry, you're on a first name basis with the Minister of War?
She's
I'm
on
actually on an uncle basis.
All of them
We
sort
have
of like
some-
look at each other. Then they all start laughing. Like they do not believe what you're telling them. They think that you're pulling a fast
That's
one on them.
fine. No, that's fine. Okay.
We had some weird
That's
times.
a weird party.
You guys went to a party with the
the
minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
On the ship.
it's as is royalty. I mean, pointing at
I'm
door.
royalty, he's royalty. Yes. Sorry.
Back then I just worked as somebody who brought people drinks and stuff. But I saw them, so
Now this I believe.
Hmm.
So you were all working at this party. I
No,
get
no,
it.
it's
And they all go,
No.
that's how it is. Okay, who wants another beer? And they sort of like have like watered down beers that they sort of pass around.
Right. Okay.
All right. So,
Right.
oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna write down all the things that they said and just keep it in my little, just
I like it. All right.
any.
Sure. An hour before dawn on the third morning, you are summoned by Bara, and she will collect you and take you to the top of the ramp that is going to get lowered down into the Mournland. Okay, right, here you get off. She points at a row of hills in the distance. Razor Crag is somewhere that way, about 12 miles that way, yes? Okay, you go, you look at territory, you deal with enemy, and lookouts and stuff, and then prevent them from knowing we are coming. Is that very clear, or do you need further instructions? I have been informed that I am not doing good enough in the communicating by the general, so I am trying to sort of be more communicating, yes.
You're
This
doing
is
great,
clear.
Bara.
Thank you, Bara.
Doing
Very good.
amazingly.
Okay,
Looking
good.
great.
12 mile that way. You report back, you take out scout, you take out lookout towers, and you look at the terrain.
Yes.
Okay, good,
Hey,
good.
Can you just post in the chat the name of the city or the fortress that we're heading to?
Razor
Crag?
Crag.
Razor
Yes.
Crag.
Razor Crag. Good, I have for you this. And she pulls out what looks like a little warforged head, and she gives it to you.
Is that the same for first head?
No, it's a very tiny little one. It has a little button on it. And she says, with this you can send me short message one time, yes? So if you find you send message to Bara, you let Bara know.
Yeah, good to know.
Now,
When we find
if
what?
you move at normal speed, just walking, you can stay ahead of Argonth is not fast. Okay? So no need to run or rush. She specifically looks at you, Aris. Just stay together.
What do we do more with the question? What we find? What do we send a message? Just general anything.
Once you have sighted the Racer Craig, you await
Alright.
our arrival and then you will rendezvous, as they say.
Like I said, Barrow, like I said before, I will need around 10 minutes for every 3 miles to be very good at scouting.
Well, we are already... Argonth is already not going fast because we stay behind. If we wait 10 more minutes, that is 10 more minutes of risk.
Then at least in the last 3 miles before our goal.
Well-
There's no question about it.
I will leave that up to you. You must
Yeah.
avoid detection from enemy and only engage if you are confident you can destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
If you see significant threat, you tell Bara.
Mm-hmm.
And she gestures to the little beep boop walkie-talkie she gave you. It's a little
Alright.
sending stone, so you can do it one time.
Mm.
Okay.
Does everyone get one, or do we get one collectively?
No, you get one collectively. It is 12-mile journey, so it will be 4 hour.
Of course.
No, we really have to be slow, huh? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
I will say small errors. Running in one land is not advice. It's dangerous.
I realized. Thank you. Still, it's so slow when I start going. I just start walking.
Aw.
Okay. So, music. This one. Alright. So, the 12-mile journey across the twisted plains of the Mournland to Razor Crag begins. I would like for the first hour for Eris to roll a d6, please.
Or
4.
when there's an 11-minute time frame where we don't have to hurry, I'll have something I want to do.
Your group encounters a pool of crystal clear water that is almost tinged blue
That's weird.
as you are sort of passing through this area.
That's interesting. I will go to the water.
Mm-hmm.
Try to smell it. Just see if it has any odor.
Sure. You get real close, sort of like hover over it,
Yeah.
smell it, make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I would like to use my divine sense.
Sure. There is no smell or sort of like change in temperature coming off of it at all. It's just crystal blue. And you use divine sense, you pick up nothing in the immediate area.
That is
Some
interesting.
weird water. Cool.
I will put my pinky in the water.
Don't do that.
Too late.
You put your pinky in the water and immediately burn your pinky, and you take
Yeah!
13 points of fire damage.
Ow!
Fire water.
There's no steam coming off of this water, but as soon as you touch it, it is insanely hot.
What the hell is that?
Nice.
That's like fire! Ow!
Nice.
That smarts! Okay, that's weird.
Magic about this. That's dope.
We could use this. Do
You
something to
have a bucket?
put this in.
No.
Soup cans.
Hmm.
I'm kidding.
I was about to say it was like those are turn out.
At this point, Dumar would take out a can of soup for just a few seconds and drop it away because the can gets hot. But to heat up the soup for the day.
To heat up the soup. Yes, that definitely works. You put the can in the water, pick it back out. You're resistant to fire, so I'm not even gonna roll. And you have 1 can of hot soup.
And he sits to dine. That's what he does.
Is there any form of life in this water?
With your 18 perception, you didn't detect any.
Okay. So weird. What's
Actually,
that time?
while eating, I would like to take a closer look at the water as well because there's not much else I can do. So, like, try to figure out why is it hot. Actually, other question: does Sire have like hot springs or something like that so that I would know that this is normal?
Make a history check.
You can put it down.
Ah, my screen is about to turn off.
But you can.
Nice. No.
And I would definitely like to take a closer look.
Sure.
So perception.
Sure. Nice.
It's hot.
Wow, that is very water and also very blue.
And
Very
when I
water,
put
much
the
blue.
melon, when I put soup in, soup is hot.
So what are you trying to do?
Oh, no, I was just laughing that this is my conclusion of the perception check that when I put soup in, soup is hot.
Yes.
I would take my glaive with the knot and blade part and poke into the water.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I know that this glaive is pretty sturdy, and see what happens.
Sure. It's a magical glaive, so you poke it in.
Yeah. Does anything happen?
No. I mean, whatever dirt is on there sort of like burns off immediately.
Well,
It's a magical glaive though, so as you pull it back out, it's not even hot.
Actually, would we get any sort of the map from the captain to like mark stuff on?
Well, you have a map. You got a map from Larton, the cartographer that you saved.
I would like to mark that lake on the map.
Sure, it's not even really a lake. It's a pool almost. So it's
Yeah.
really small.
But I would like to mark it anyway.
Sure.
I don't really see any reason to stay here. Do you?
Oh no, I have half more left, so I can eat up as we go. But I got used to it. Not that I'm a fan of it, but sure, let's go.
You have like a little milk mustache from the soup. Sure. Okay.
I guess we'll just continue on.
All right. Then Martina can roll a d6 for the next hour.
Another?
Yeah.
Or-
Oh, another one of these hot pools. What the heck? No, it's fine.
What is that? Ah, fuck! Not again.
You come upon a decimated battle scene. You see an area strewn with just bones. Like, these are not people that died in the morning. These bones were here for maybe like 10 years at the day of mourning. Otherwise they wouldn't be bones. They would be fresh corpses. So it's just a large field filled with trenches, craters and just bones that you have to cross.
I don't like this.
Well, that's the war. Actually, would I know? Would there
That's
be a
fine.
specific battlefield or like an important battle that Dumar would recall or not
You
really?
can make a history check. So
We're very wisdomous today.
I will say it was not necessarily like the Battle of Waterloo, you know, like the big one that everyone knows. But you can determine that this was a battle between the Syrian army and the Brelandish army, the army of Breland. Other than that, it doesn't appear to have been like a significant battle. Just these are the two heraldries that you sort of make out.
I would start walking through
Mhm.
and would actually try to see if there's any equipment maybe still usable.
Sure. What are Dumar and Willow doing? Junie, are you okay by the way? You're...
No, my connection's shit.
Okay. I
Per
mean, we could
usual,
also
it's
say,
okay.
like, let's pick it up next week if you say that your connection is shit.
No, it's not shitter than usual, so it's fine.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
Okay.
doing that thing where I just hear half the story, but that's okay.
Dumar would look at Ares trying to retrieve some equipment and just goes, dude, this battlefield is years old. If there was anything here, people throughout the years of war would probably pick it up. I mean, I would be surprised if you find anything.
Just looking around, it's in Mournland. It's kind of weird here. Maybe there's still something useful for our people in the Yargonth.
I mean, actually, you have a point, and he's gonna help Ares trying to look for stuff to retrieve.
Sure, Willow.
She's just kind of looking around, taking it in.
As you guys are about, so I would say this area like a 500-foot stretch out away from you guys. And as you're sort of in the middle of it, looking around for stuff, Dumar, your divine sense picks something up. I know it's technically an ability that you activate, but I'll say sort of you activated it earlier. Undead, 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 all around you. And as you guys are just standing there, sort of like looking through this battlefield, you see sort of like what you thought maybe was just wind sort of picking up ash is actually sort of these spectral figures that are rising all around you from both sides and are commencing their battle as if it is happening live, right? Some of them seem attracted toward you and sort of rush toward you. It's not necessarily a battle scene, it is more a get out because you're gonna get overrun by necrotic spirits around you type scene. So there
Would I
is
want to pick up the speed?
there is 250 feet to cover to just make it the fuck out of here, right? Like I said, there is no fighting this. They are just incorporeal. They're not even like stat block ghost or specter or whatever. They're just necrotic forces that are coming from all sides. So it's just get up, get out, and run. I'm gonna put you guys on the map just so that you can track your hit points because you're gonna take some damage if you stay in this area for too long, okay?
Dumar
Sure.
is gonna grab everyone to stay close to him for some extra bit of courage because I have new aura again.
Hey.
And is gonna rush everyone to just get out of here. He's gonna like explain on the way, but in a very power walk, if not run, to just get out of that battlefield.
So we're talking about 250 feet that you guys have to cover. I'm not gonna put a whole map for this together because it's your personal sort of like how far am I to get out of here unless you guys really want to stick together as a group, right? What I think I'll do is we'll just go bottom to top. So Eris, what would you like to do?
Would like to obviously click my boots together. And would like to actually give anybody the opportunity to get on my back and be obviously faster than before. Would give it to maybe Kiori or Willow if Dumar, if wants to, he can also as well.
Oh no, Dumar is gonna point at Kaori or Willow, like, go ahead.
Oh, Kaori is like raising her hands, like, not me, take her.
Willow,
Now I'm
you okay with that?
pointing at Kaori. Because Kaori is still like
Guys,
bandaged.
spirits, anybody?
Sure, so I imagine you pick up Kaori and she just starts shouting, but I
Yeah.
can bonus action dash, what the fuck are you doing? As you're like running away with her. She can move 90, guys, what the hell? Sure, so you're picking up Kaori.
No, 10 feet, running back, putting her down.
Yeah!
Willow and just.
Thank you!
I'm so fucking done with being manhandled.
When I run, I even asked you. This is actually just.
Alright, so as you do this, you use an action to pick up Willow. How much
Yes.
movement do you, and a bonus action to click your heels, so how much movement are we actually rocking if you're
And in
talking
the first turn, it's 110.
Okay, so are
But
you...
half 55.
Yes, so you're going 55. Great, so
Mhm.
keep track of the 250 that you have
195,
moved 55, and that Willow has as well. Alright? At the end of your turn, Eris, you take 1 point of necrotic damage. Then Willow, technically you're already 55 feet away from where you were, but it is your turn right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to do something, but now I cannot do something. It's fine. I'll just kind of hang there, I guess.
So you're just gonna hang out and not do anything?
Yeah, I don't know.
Brace
Okay.
yourself so you don't get whiplash.
Brace for whiplash. Okay. So at the end of your turn, you'll take 3 necrotic damage.
That's
Dumar.
fine.
Oh, Dumar is gonna make a run for it. Probably just trying to stick to the fire part of the battlefield. Just, for obvious reasons. But still, he's gonna just run.
Sure. Keep track of how far ahead you are. You take 1 point of necrotic damage, and then Kaori is going to go her 90 feet with her bonus action dash. That's why I was like, take Willow, because I'm fucking rogue. What the hell are you doing? So she is at 160, and she takes 4 points. Hang on, let me, battle. What are we doing? Tension, that works. So, she takes 4.
Oh, by the way, I cannot click my token.
Okay, that sounds like a you problem.
Actually, it is bad.
You have taken
Just
1
for
damage
my
though, so like, how did you do that?
On the sheet,
Oh, that's weird.
because I couldn't click the token.
It represents your character. You should have access to him. Can you try to drag him out instead? So if you go into the journal where the character sheet is and then drag it out onto the battlefield from there, maybe then you can control. Oh, I think you can't control him because you have the arrow menu open right now, my friend. So you have to switch to the
Oh yeah,
mouse
I
menu.
believe that.
I was like, wait a minute, what are all these arrows? Alright, so that is
Nice.
Kaori. She is 160 feet away from the edge of the battlefield. Eris.
Well, use my action to dash.
Mhm.
So it's a 110.
Mhm.
I'm actually starting to speed up.
Okay,
So we are on 85 now.
85 left. Alright, at the end of your turn, you take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Willow. You're just vibing.
Is it like a weapon attack or is it just happening?
So it's just necrotic energy
Okay.
around you, so it's just happening.
Yeah, I'm just vibing in that case.
Okay. At the end of your turn, that is 6 necrotic damage.
Great.
And then Dumar.
Everything.
Okay. Keep track of how far you are. 6 damage.
150.
Then Kaori goes another 90. She takes 3 damage.
Wait, I take 6, right?
Yes.
Nice, of course, I had the most.
Alright, then we're back to Eris.
110 or 85 actually.
Yeah.
To the end.
Okay.
A drop of Willow, and
Cool.
start No, that's it for now.
All right. So Willow is out of it. Dumar. Unless you want to do anything, Willow.
I don't think there's anything I can do, to be
What?
fair.
I'm gonna run another 60 feet. I'm
Okay.
at 180.
Great. Then Kiori also runs out of it because she only has 70 left. And she goes
What
90.
damage? How much
Oh, yes.
damage?
Thank you. 2.
No
Oh, also, I
worries.
forgot to reset your
Hero
hero
dice.
dice. Yes. So there is 1 for Martina, and I have bad news for you, Uni.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 hero dice.
Yeah.
I need you to get rid of 1. I'm sorry.
But wording.
There you go. All right.
Oh, will I get 1 inspiration back,
Yes.
by the way? Awesome.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
And then it's your turn again, Dumar, because everyone else is out.
Well, how far is he? How far are you still in? How
Oh,
far do you
But
need to
after
go?
this round, I'm at 240, so it's just one
10
more round
feet.
and I'm out. Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Well-
no, I did 3 rounds, so 180, and now I do another 60 for the 4th round. So I'm at 240 by the end of the 4th round. So I
And how
need
much do we need again?
250.
250.
Mhm.
I'll run back in.
Okay, so I will give Eris another d6 for you to carry Dumar out instead of Dumar
Sure.
taking that d6 at the end of that round.
Sure,
So you take 6.
it's okay.
How do you pick up Dumar is my question.
Princess
More
style.
taller than you, bro.
It's like all the
This
ghosts.
is very
whoa,
funny.
and sliding and like, whoa. Okay, let's go. Whoa.
It's very funny knowing like the size difference now in my head. It's funny.
He's not much taller than me.
Oh, definitely. Dumar
Aren't
is
you-
like two something.
What? You're over 2 meters tall?
Yeah.
I thought you were like 190. What the fuck?
No.
In that case, you're getting like this. Like,
Very funny.
Oh, no longer Princess Carrie. That's sad.
that's too long. He's too tall. I can't do that.
Alright, so it's been 2 hours. We're getting into the 3rd hour. I believe Uni, it is your turn to roll a d6.
Yay. So far.
It's
We just wanna go
another
to the
hot
water.
pool. No, roll it.
Cool.
What's this? Ah!
More hot pool. That one.
Alright. You guys start walking onto a more sand blasted region, right? And in that moment, as you're sort of passing through this area that is this sand blasted region, around you suddenly the sand starts swirling in a 30 feet radius around you. And everyone needs to make a strength saving throw right now. As you're sort of like sinking into this sand whirlpool that's sort of picked up around you.
Yes,
Oh,
I get +2, right? From you?
Strength?
17 then.
Ha! Dirty 20, bitches. No, it's just Dumar himself. Look at
Everybody's
that!
better than me.
Nice.
Hey.
It's the 17 safe.
Very nice. So the thing is, if you fail this save, you sort of like start getting grappled by the whirlpool and sort of get dragged into the center. So as this happens, everyone is able to sort of like quickly scramble out of this sort of whirlpool that sort of starts forming, and more sand sort of starts falling into it as it slowly becomes bigger, but at such a slow rate that you're definitely safe on the side, right? It's just sort of like very slowly more sand is sinking in, and then it sort of stops and just remains still.
That's a asshole.
Fuck, that could have been really bad.
Oh yeah, it's good.
We're strong.
Definitely.
Nice.
Do we know that we're pretty much very close to our target?
Yeah, at this point it's 1 more hour.
So it's 3 miles, right?
Yes.
Can I would like to take a little bit of more of time at this point.
Okay.
And I will use my thing that I just got, the Spirit Walker. And I will, as a ritual cast, because that's why it takes so long, I will commune with nature.
Okay, can you ping it in the chat?
I think so. Give me a second. I haven't pinged something in the chat for a while. Barbarian in its Dutch.
Yeah, the commune with nature spell I want to see.
I am very sorry. I actually don't have it. Wait. I think I can do this.
Ah, excellent. You briefly become one with nature and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory. In the outdoors, spell gives you knowledge of 3 miles radius. Nice. In caves and underground settings, blah blah blah, the spell doesn't function. Where nature has been replaced by constructions as in dungeons and towns, you instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about the following subjects. They relate to the area: terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals or peoples, powerful celestials, fiends, elementals or undead, influence from other planes of existence, and buildings. For example, you could determine the location of a powerful undead in the area, the location of major sources of safe drinking water, and the location of nearby towns. So what would you like to know?
I'd like to know the location of any buildings, so pretty much of what we are looking for. Then I would like to know the amount of people in 3 mile radius. That's pretty much what I want to know, how many of them there are. And the location of these people, in case they are in hiding somewhere to attack us or attack people.
I will say, within the reaches of the spell, it doesn't give you literally, okay, the coordinates of these peoples exactly, like, oh, pin, like, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Instead, it sort of tells you generally, oh, there are 12 people this way, there are 16 people that way, you know, sort of in that sense. Fuck, why do you make me do this?
Because I want to use abilities I get.
How many of them are there?
Sorry.
Essentially, the path that you're currently on leads to a gully, which, if I am to understand what a gully is, it is sort of a path that goes in between 2 little more elevated areas. So the elevated areas are hard to trudge, so your path would take you through there. In that gully, there is a set of scouts that you can definitely tell that is within the 3 mile radius. Then at the edge of the 3 mile radius, you definitely ping like buildings, structure, things that have been constructed there, with a bunch of warforged. Oh, by the way, the scout group is 5 creatures.
Okay, I just want to let, so you don't have to work more. I personally don't need to know how many of them there are. I want Eris to know, because I want to give the information to Bara. And to everybody, like the general and whatnot. That's what we're here for information.
I feel like I want you guys to have the information, though, so I just want to quickly go over this. So, the Razor Crack is built on a hill that stands 400 feet above the surrounding terrain. It occupies a flat hilltop measuring about 400 feet by 300 feet. I guess my answer to how many Warforged there are is just many. Many. A lot.
I mean, there's the entire city of them, right?
Yes.
Is it maybe possible that Eris gives more detailed information to Bara?
Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to do this scouting thing.
I just want you guys to know, sort of like, not like the Enclave, where there was already like 20 of them, which was a lot for your party to deal with. This is like a full-on like Warforged settlement city type location, right? So there are many of them there.
Okay. Thank you.
Was there one that I missed? Peoples, cities, and then...
No, how many, where, and city. That's my 3 things.
So peoples and cities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Then I would, after I did this, have my ear on the ground pretty much, like...
Hey, what are you doing?
Who's talking to me?
The
Ground
hamster.
or
It's
the
the
hamster?
hamster.
It's like
The hamster.
I'm trying to listen to the ground.
All right, shall I tell you what the ground is telling me?
What? Sure.
Ground is telling me that there's 5 people up ahead in some sort of ravine. They appear to be scouts. Well, according to, if I'm hearing the ground correctly, it could be 5 people and a huge ass thing. I don't know what the thing is, but there's a big thing that they're sort of hanging out with. Then, a little bit further ahead, we got a nice hilltop, flat on the top, bunch of buildings on there, lots of robots in there.
Why is the ground talking to? You know, I don't even mind. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, you know, you're bad at listening to the ground. It was easy to hear.
Why did I even take you with me? Could have brought you to think. And then I stand back up.
Willow, you just see the hamster flipping arrows off. You have no idea what this hamster said, but you just see him flipping arrows off.
Did your hamster just flip you?
Yeah, he's an asshole. Okay, so we have information, and I will relay the information if that is okay to make it a bit shorter. We still have 5 scouts that are closer, so we might need to take them out first. And then we have the information for Bara and the general, because this is a whole city up ahead. This is not something we can do. Okay.
No,
So Jerry told me the scouts were in that direction. So let's go. Be quiet and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right.
And then start going.
Tomorrow
So I'm
is
just
gonna
gonna-
put on the shield and you hear clank, clank, clank. Sorry, fine. Clank, clank, clank.
We know how this works.
All right. So.
I love that Jerry's now my totem spirit, pretty much.
That's what you wanted, right? You wanted a totem of the hamster. That I thought
Yeah.
you literally said that.
I didn't know you would make it. I'm happy about it, but I didn't know you would make it.
Listen, if you build it, they will come. So, I'm just gonna read the final sort of block text, and then we're gonna wrap up here for tonight. Yep.
You bet?
So-
Okay.
After trudging through here for, 9-ish miles, ahead of you lies the entrance to a gully between the foothills. Piles of bones, rusty armor, and broken weapons lie heaped up against the north and south walls, and the ravine floor is scattered with boulders and large sandstone formations. You know that a group of Warforged awaits you inside this gully, so think about preparations that you might want to take before next week. Speaking of next week, I'm just gonna double check my agenda because it's Christmas and everyone is busy with with lots of things. Nope, I just have Eberron in my agenda. I have it listed up as don't forget that you have Eberron. So yeah, I don't know how you guys are for Christmas. If you are busy, just let us know ahead of time.
It's 28th.
The
yeah,
28th.
I'm free.
Yes.
I can do it.
Okay, do you guys have any interest in starting earlier if everyone is available, or do you say 7 is fine?
I'm I'm shopping with a friend, so I like 7 is good.
Sure, we'll just start 7. Wonderful. And then we'll sort of pick up here as you guys continue on your journey to go to Razor Crag. Do you guys remember why you want to go to Razor Crag?
To find the drawer.
Ah,
The
okay.
maker of the oracle.
Just making sure that you remember.
Yeah,
Without the note. I'm
I have a
sorry.
note.
Darius has no idea, really.
Mm,
I started taking notes this session. It's the first
This
time.
session, okay, that's a good time to start taking
Yeah.
notes. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm gonna end the
halfway through
recording. Thank you for watching episode 21, and we'll see you next week.
bye.
Bye.